And we are live and recording. Hello, everyone, but specifically, hello, future YouTube archaeologists who have dug their way down to our humble pit of the internet. We're glad to have you. Sudden silence.
Always.
There we go.
Alright. So weird. Not gonna lie. So weird only being able to control one token.
What's even weirder is that all the stuff on the GM layer that you know that you're walking over that you can't see
Yes! Oh my
word! That is always my biggest thing when playing in games. It's like, I could be standing on anything right now.
Anything, anyone.
I like that the map is hexagons. Are we?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
And we're actually like moving on hexagons.
Different.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna move around. I want to go into a hexagon. Ooh, neat.
I feel like I'm still moving on. Maybe.
It's probably still a grid, but I can dream. It's bees.
Only when you go sideways. When you go up and down, you stay on the hex. When you go sideways, it puts you on the line, and then you can either go up and down onto the related hex. It doesn't move you up a full square.
There's an option to do either one. I left it that way.
I was gonna say, but if you press at a diagonal, like if you press 2 arrows at once, it kind of just goes.
I have zoomies. That's what's going on.
I've never actually used the arrow keys to move around in Roll20. I always just click and drag to put myself where I need to go. This is fun.
Sometimes when I want to accentuate deliberate movement, I use the arrow keys.
Yeah, I also have done Casey's move of drawing a path.
Anna with her Church of the Hexagon. I'm terrified.
Yeah. I usually tell my players if they're in a situation that I want them to be moving by arrow keys. And then it just builds the tension so much.
Yeah. Well, and the other advantage of that is if you're using the dynamic lighting, you can set it so that you cannot arrow key through a dynamic lighting wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
So
that and also people can't
actually solid.
Yeah, and then people also won't just like pick up their token and move it around the entire map to see everything.
Yep.
Large
gnome. Just want to point that out.
That's Gnomezilla.
There you go. Is that better?
Oh, I just realized something that we all need to do. If you don't know how to do it, I can walk you through it. We all need to change our ping color to match our star color.
Oh, you right.
Okay.
That ain't right.
If you click on the color next to your name.
Yeah, I tried to right click it like a fool.
Like a fool. Anna's taking notes on your DMing style there, Casey.
I thought you were going to sound my DMing style of total silence at the moment.
I was going to say, I don't know my DMing style.
Yeah, I was about to say, you just stay silent until your players do something.
And if you're Anna, you set a timer so that if you're not doing something and then they don't do something, then eventually the timer goes off and you decide to have something happen.
That's when the giant gnome walks in.
Fee, fi, fo, gnome.
Are you sure
I
that it
saw
was a
that
giant
coming.
gnome, or are we just tiny elves?
What if it's both?
Also, major shout out to the map design, because
Yes.
they're the best.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Well, I don't. Is Roberto coming or not?
I would like to make a motion to start without him.
I mean,
That checks
yeah,
out.
works for me. Okay. So, if you all have note paper or card or something
I was
to,
unprepared, but I will have some in a moment.
yeah, I was going to say something earlier and completely forgot because my brain is,
I always have no paper. This is D&D. Good job.
and we shall commence with the gift giving.
Oh.
Um, go ahead and roll initiative just to figure out who's going where, when, how.
We talking
Starting
raw
out
D?
strong.
We started
Yeah,
raw
just raw.
D20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the raw.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Here we go. 5. Got it. Done.
11.
Starting strong.
Hey, someone got above a 15.
Good, good.
That's because it's Dallas. Like, him and Roll20 have a thing. Like, I'm the
We
DM.
have an agreement, a gentleman's accord.
You know, I do everything in Roll20, and it still hates me most of the time.
Well, it's because
But
I
do
don't
you have an
overdo
agreement with
it.
it? Come on,
I think Roll20 also knows that, if you do it a certain way, you're gonna hit Kevin.
You have to sacrifice a few NPCs.
We do
like-
need to go through and introduce ourselves here in a moment
That is
before
true.
we
Oh, yeah.
really get
I also-
started.
You're so right.
I was also
And
trying to
also-
track down our normal script, but my brain can't remember where it's hidden.
Okay. I'm also going to need a reminder on how to run because that was a couple weeks ago that we talked about that, and I have slept since then. So
All right, I have the script if you'd like to actually do our
Yes,
formal start
please.
and read in.
go right ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Just a friendly reminder that while we are proud of our product, we do have to admit that none of us are actually in a professional recording studio. We are recording on a myriad of devices and internet qualities. Please give us patience if there are technical difficulties and/or interruptions from pets and toddlers. We love all of you, and we hope you will enjoy this show. We are going to go through and do introductions, as per usual, in the order we appear in Discord, which means Amy, guess who goes first?
Oh, it's me. Hello, I'm Amy. I didn't name my character because I don't know what's happening. Hello.
Clarissa, that does make you next. Just say your name, and if you want to give some supporting details, you can, but you don't need to feel obligated to.
Okay, well, I am Clarissa, and this is my first time playing a game like this, so it shall be fun.
Woo!
Yeah!
I'm the rookie of the night, yay!
And we are so glad to have you. I am Dallas MacArthur. I'm one of the normal dungeon masters on this channel. I am actually a player tonight in an odd reversal of roles. And while I am technically running tech, Anna is in the channel as Prismatic Starburst, and will be communicating with us anything from the audience that needs to be communicated if I am distracted.
Hey guys, it's Casey. Usually play Zaxxon. Not tonight. Don't know who I'm playing tonight. All I know is that it's cold outside, and I'm in a unicorn onesie.
These are important facts.
Roberto,
You know,
if your mic
random
is
facts.
working, you are next in the introduction order.
Hola, soy Roberto. Yes. Oh wait, that's the wrong language setting. Hello, I'm Roberto, and don't know my character, but excited for tonight's game.
And I'm Lydia, and I will be running this nonsense tonight. Whatever may happen, I only accept partial responsibility because it's a gang of crazies out here. So,
We
Yeah.
skipped someone.
we
Oh,
did.
sorry. I should have
Whoops,
jumped in.
that's
I'm
true.
sleeping. It's fine. Hi, it's Star. I'm totally awake. It's also Karina sometimes, in person. But like, yeah. Hi. Bye.
Sorry, Karita, that was my bad.
I was just like, yeah. And there's Lydia, and she's like our GM. This is great.
This is the end.
That's it.
Okay, Roberto, you should be able to control your blue star since everyone else picked. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, full control.
And everyone else
Poor
change their
yellow.
colors to match their thing. If you want to try to do that, I don't know. That's entirely up to you.
Roberto, if you click the color next to your name on the bottom of the screen, you can change your ping color to match your star.
I just did that, and then I was like, oh, everyone else is also doing the thing, and now I'm just like, now I have to sit here and compulsively click.
Well, I hadn't tested it yet. I just needed to know.
Sorry.
For all those in the audience, did you know you can change your pink color to any color?
Listen, I've been using Roll20 for like 3 years now, and I didn't know it till today, so...
We are gonna. This is great. We're off to a rip roaring start
It's,
here.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great. Okay, I will need a reminder though on how to put up that initiative order.
Casey, in order to do that,
Yes.
there's an initiative. Lydia first. There's an initiative button on the left-hand side of the screen, along with your other tools, and it'll just bring up the initiative tracker.
Which one's the initiative button?
I don't remember what it looks like, and I don't have.
I don't remember what it looks like either.
Is
To
it
the Googles!
clock? Is it the clock?
Maybe it doesn't have anything coming
There
up
it
yet,
is.
so
Yeah!
That's it. Casey, I need a favor from you because the Twitch chat is demanding to know things about your unicorn onesie. Are you comfortable turning your camera back on and having me stream an actual live image of you wearing your unicorn onesie?
Yeah, I
Let's
think
see
they don't
here.
understand the fact that, like, it's actually Casey himself who is wearing said unicorn onesie. Now, whether or not his character is going to be wearing that, like, we haven't rolled these characters yet, so, like...
There's nothing technically
Oh, no.
stopping your character.
Hey, can you guys see it?
It's just black
it's
for me.
trying to load, but I'm not seeing anything yet.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna pick up. I may have to pull it up on my phone and give everyone the.
You could
Alternatively,
totally...
if you just take a selfie, I can
Yeah.
put that in the live stream so people can
Yeah.
see it.
I think it needs to
Uh,
be both, Anna says. It's both you and your character. It needs to be wearing the unicorn onesie.
Anyway,
But we'll see what I get, and if it makes sense for it, we'll totally do that.
Don't make me get out my Tanuki suit.
derailings aside, back to what we were doing.
Yes. Well, I'll be working on initiative.
Roberto, why?
Yeah, Roberto, you're supposed to be
Oh,
rolling
there he
initiative. What
is!
did you do?
There he is!
You're supposed to roll a d20, Roberto. I mean, unless you really want to be very, very last, whatever, it's fine.
Unless you're rolling 3d1 and just gonna go with 3, that's fine.
I just roll a
We love
like
you,
100.
Casey.
20
You are amazing.
Is that...
You trying to
what
show a
color
butt
is
zipper?
it? Is it... Oh, okay. Alright, got it.
Okay. I have the turn order thingy-madoodad up, but how do I add people's turn orders to it?
Right click on the token and click
Yeah.
Add Turn. It is the top
Okay.
option.
Thank you.
You are always welcome.
And then, haha. Okay. Ta-da! All right. I'll get this. I'll get
Look at you go. I'm so proud. I've never done anything in Roll20, really, so, like, I'm impressed by anybody that can do anything.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I just show up.
I just Google search things and let that be my guide.
Dallas,
Also-
your initiative was almost 176, just so you know.
Hey, I'll take it.
I mean,
I mean, he's going first
he's
either way.
still going first, yeah, so, like, whatever.
Like when someone rolls a natural 20 on their initiative, I often give them an initiative of like 28 or 30 just to make sure they're actually at the top.
Yes. Okay, so what I need you to do is take out that handy dandy little list you made earlier, and we already know Dallas is going first, and Amy is next, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amy,
so,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
So Dallas, you are going
What
to
was the order of the traits?
personality first.
Okay.
So you're going to
personality, then quirk, then size, was it?
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
So you're going to gift Amy the personality that you wrote down.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Happy birthday. I mean, wait.
So the personality that I wrote down, Amy, was sassy, and the image that filled my mind was disgust from inside out.
Okay. Can do.
I was gonna say,
Resting
that
Grinch
should
face.
check out.
That all checks out quite nicely. I apologize
okay.
for unleashing my inner Californian in about 10 minutes.
You're welcome. I just rolled my brand new metal dice that Courtney got me for our anniversary for like the first real time. I've got a notebook here so I'm not destroying my desk. And I rolled the d20 and it came up a 1. I don't know how to respond to that.
Bodes well.
You gotta get out. You gotta get out all those good rolls now, so that you can.
Gotta debug it before you can start using it.
And we're just going to continue down the roster that way. So Amy is then
I'm gifting personality to Casey.
yes.
Casey, I give you the gift of rowdy.
Casey, if you had words for us, we did not hear them, and that makes my heart sad.
He's saving it to be maximum rowdy later.
Hold please. Activating rowdy. revving up for it. You know, you gotta like give the audience a nice long pause.
Alright, guys, I guess I'm just gonna be on my phone because you guys couldn't hear me, and I don't know what happened after I switched back.
Okay, well, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna adjust your volume actually.
Okay, yeah, I'm on my phone now,
You're a
so.
touch robotic, but not distractingly, so.
Okay.
That would have been a good personality trait.
Just a touch robotic.
Just a touch robotic. Oh, the night's still young. Carry on.
Alright, so rowdy?
Yes, rowdy.
Like nothing childish rowdiness as unicorn onesies or anything like that?
No.
You can do what you will
Yeah,
with the
I'm
term
gonna
rowdy.
say, hey, that is up to unicorn onesie interpretation, all right?
Yeah.
So I'm gifting to Clarissa, and I have a personality, kind of old man on a front porch rocking chair type personality.
Oh,
Yes!
perfect. It's great. Can I sit there with my banjo as well, please?
Oh, that would be great.
You know what I'm writing down? Secondhand lions. That's the person.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So, to Roberto, I am gifting a very busy and industrious personality.
Oh man, the opposite of me. Let's go.
It's just gonna be an acting stretch for you, Roberto.
I think I can make this work.
Gonna have to
Yeah, have fun
flex
with
the
that.
acting.
I expect everyone to do overtime.
All
Why
right,
weren't
Mr.
you at elf
Capitalist.
practice?
That's what you meant by industrious, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, is it me? Who's next?
Yeah, you're gifting. What gift of personality are you giving to me, Roberto? I'm all ears.
Cleanly and grumpy is the quirks here.
What was the first word? I missed that.
It's the
Cleanly. I can't speak today. Cleanly freak.
Clean freak.
Ah, clean freak.
You have no idea what you've just done.
I'm excited.
Dallas, my gift of personality to you is the personality of whimsy.
Oh.
Mhm.
Karina.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas, sir. Ho ho ho.
I don't
You're
know if
welcome.
you realize what you just have done. Lydia, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, but now you get to reverse the roles and you get to gift a quirk to Karina. So,
Karina, are you ready for your quirk?
Were you ready for my personality?
Oh, yes!
Mm-hmm.
Your quirk.
already know what it is and I can't stop.
Your quirk is a Batman voice.
Okay.
That's all.
And we'll continue on up the opposite order on the
Oh no! All right, Mr. Industrious Busy Boy. That's the direction you're talking about, right, Lydia? Going that way. All right, excellent. You have a fear of melting snow.
Must work to
Is
keep the
that
snow frozen.
That's to me.
Yeah, that is to you, Roberto. You have a fear of melting snow.
Fantastic.
Specifically, you know.
So then I give one to Clarissa.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Let's see. Always makes dramatic comments. Let's go with that one.
So I'm sitting on my porch, chewing my tobacco, and then I just gotta say something really strong.
I mean, that just makes me think, like, and then when I was sitting on my porch.
Just William Shatner.
Yeah, just Shatner all over that person.
Oh man.
Lovely. Okay. So then, Casey, here's your quirk. You are constantly hungry and always wanting to eat.
So, like, my real. Oh, no, wait, that's not me. Sorry.
All right, Amy. You have like a you don't like loud noises.
No, that's also accurate.
That is accurate.
It's just me. Dallas,
Yes.
this is gonna go well with Whimsy. Much like a cat, if there's something breakable sitting on something, and you can see it, you are compelled to knock it off regardless of the consequences.
I'm writing down must break easily broken things. All right,
And
Lydia. What do we?
That's
what do we
all
do
that
now?
way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna. Start in the middle of the initiative?
I was gonna say, if you want to just start it over, we could all rethrow initiative.
You could, but then I have to put it back in.
That's fair.
We are terrible with numbers.
Well,
We have to have them in
I was
order.
gonna say we can put our own initiative in.
We can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's helpful.
You can make us be responsible.
What? No, don't tell her that.
I don't think I can. You
I
lie.
was gonna say my personality completely rejects that.
Okay, sure. Go ahead, re-roll.
I rolled a 15, so
mix it
very
up a bit.
dramatic change.
Yes.
Mine was.
How do you put in your own initiative?
You click on the
You
number next
click
to your
on
name.
number and then you type it in and hit enter.
That was 4 people talking at once. What was it again?
Come on, Karina, you're supposed to be able to hear.
I'll
Apparently, you
do
click on it,
I'll do
type it
I'll
in.
do it. You click on the number next to your name, and then you type the number in and press enter.
What? This is sorcery.
Wizardry!
No, this is Dungeons and Dragons.
Is that all the
And
new
the
one?
hitting enter is very important
Yes, must
because
be
if you
enter.
click off, it'll go back to the last number.
Ooh, nice work, Chris.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a list of 6 physical sizes provided by each of you. And so you can pick a number from 1 to 6, or if you want to roll a die because you don't feel like picking a number, go ahead.
I will choose number 4.
You are tall and lean.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
You're Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay,
But whimsical.
but whimsical.
I feel like he's already whimsical to like go with the feeling. You know what I mean? Like,
Do the voice.
I'm terrible at it, but it might happen.
Roberto, 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Give me 5.
You are lean, average height.
Ooh. Stereotypical.
Karina, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
You're reindeer size.
You know, as soon as I said it, I was like, I just picked my own, didn't I?
I can't decide if I'm very glad or very upset that I did not get my own.
Amy,
I'm gonna take 2.
you are minuscule, like a
Oh.
fairy.
Okay.
That would explain the loud noises thing.
All noises are loud.
And Casey, you are also tiny, but it doesn't have any qualifications of like a fairy. So I'm not exactly sure how small tiny is. That's up to you.
Just one hand is very small.
Me, ironically, like the giant muscle dude called
Yes.
Tiny.
Yes. And so from there, do we want to go backwards again? Casey, do you want to start with character building first?
Sure, I don't know what we're doing now.
So you've got 3 stats of might, movement, and mentality. Might will add plus or times 2 to your hit points. Movement will add to your defense. Basically, you can dodge, and mentality will add to your ability to aim. You have 4 points to spread out between the 3 of them. You cannot go over a +3, but you can go into the negative. So you could have 2 +3s and a -2.
Okay. In that case, I am probably going to go with Probably gonna go with a -1 on strength, a 3 on movement, and let's see here. That leaves me 2.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, and 2 for mentality.
Okay.
Was
So
that
would-
it?
Yes. And your hit points would be 20, but then since you have a -1 on might, that makes it 18.
18. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Amy?
that's me next.
Yeah, got any ideas?
I was actually going to do the exact same thing. I guess tiny minds think alike.
Aha!
Not a problem. And how tiny are the two of you? I mean, are you actually a fairy? Are you like a toy that came to life? Are you elf-sized?
I think I'm like approximately the size of like a leopard gecko.
Seems legit.
Whether or not I am a leopard gecko remains to be seen.
I was thinking more of like elf size that just really doesn't want to do anything that he's told or do anything right. That's why I have to have that mentality. It's like, no, I do my own stuff.
Karina, got any thoughts yet? Throwing it at you.
I mean, none besides the fact that I'm apparently Batman. I probably was just gonna do fairly even Steven, and so do like might +1, movement +1, mentality +2, because I'm Batman.
Okay. So you've got 22 hit points then.
Okay, excellent.
Alrighty. And Roberto. And
So,
do you have? Well, we'll come back. I'll get everybody's character descriptions in a second. Never mind. Go ahead.
so it just has to total to 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I do 0, 4, 0?
You can't go over 3.
Can't go.
You could do
over
a 0, 3,
Oh.
1 or something like that.
0, 3, 1 sounds great. Let's go with that.
So your hit points are at 20. Okay. Dallas.
So did I understand you correctly that I can have +3 might, +3 movement, and -2 mentality?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I have.
So you've got 26 hit points. +3, -2. Okay. Cricket. I mean Clarissa. I should call you by your other I get confused.
Well, let's see. I am going to do 2, 0, 2.
Okay. So that gives you 24 hit points. 2, 0, 2. Okay. And do we have descriptions on our other characters? We got Casey and Amy. Riss?
Yes.
Got an idea of your character description?
Not at the moment, to be honest.
Dallas?
So, I was tempted to just play Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I do not want to do him a disservice. He seems like a very good person, and I do admire him, but I'm not super familiar with him. So instead, I am going to play Fukra, which means almost nothing to almost everyone in this audience, but it is an NPC from one of my other games that is an Arnold Schwarzenegger-sized tabaxi. So I am a giant anthropomorphic cat that often talks about himself in the third person.
Roberto?
Just gonna go with your typical human. Think the essence of middle management. That's what I'm going with here.
That is the best descriptor ever.
The essence of middle management.
What do you want for Christmas this year, little boy? I want the essence of middle management.
I want to run HR.
Oh
I
man.
get nothing done, and I get paid well to do it.
Wow, I was gonna protest too much, but like, you right?
My word. Karina?
I mean, I really just feel like I'm a reindeer.
Okay.
Also, I feel like for everyone who does play D&D a lot, I should clarify that when I say elf, I don't mean like your standard elf. I'm talking about like your Christmas elf. That's really, really small, but I'm going to be kind of squat. Like the elf is little your fantasy elf.
Let me drop you an image of me.
If you put it in the one shots, I can and will show it to the audience.
It's not actually a leopard gecko, but it is a crested gecko.
And it is hecka Christmassy.
Okay, but like team animal for the win. I'm high-fiving you with my hoof.
I'm gonna actually go find a picture of Fukra while we're here.
Great. It's great. Clarissa, do you have any idea what your character looks like?
Yeah, so, I mean, instead of being the old man on the porch, I'm going to be the old grandma on the porch. Who apparently, always has something to say to you when you're out of line, especially. And, but she sits on her porch, she, not weak or feeble-minded necessarily. Maybe just doesn't move around so quickly, but she can still, work that switch off the tree if she needs to.
Gotcha.
It's surprisingly hard to find an image of a reindeer with a Batman cape on. This is about as close as I got.
Try to find an elf with a unicorn onesie.
Oh man. Okay, well.
Batman riding a reindeer. I don't really have anything else than that. That's about as close as I'm gonna get.
Casey's character of choice. That's a shower curtain.
It is a shower curtain.
Casey, are you a shower curtain?
No, I'm not on the shower. Basically, all my agility comes from rolling.
Oh yeah, that's a beefy boy.
Oh wow, yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, you're all in the local pub, having a bite to eat after a hard day's work.
Having more than one bite to feed Fukra.
Definitely more than one bite for me too.
I daintily nibble a crumb.
Has anybody seen the milk?
Do I see the milk? What do I have to roll to find the milk for the lovely reindeer?
A D20.
I got a 12.
Well, this elf over here actually has a thermos. It's a small thermos, but there might be milk in there. Who knows? Maybe it's hot.
Strides boldly up to the poor, unsuspecting elf. Friend elf, Fukra demands milk. Where can Fukra find this?
Wow. And the elf turns around, and she's got a bit of a grin and says, well, typically cows.
Where is the cow?
But if you want, I can share. Or you could, ask the bartender. He might have something. This is
Fuker gives
Tinsel
a
Town.
really funny look over his shoulder. There is a bartender?
You see the very top of a pointy little hat poking out from behind the counter.
I just thought that was part of the bar.
Thank you. You have been of great help. Steps over to bar.
Instead of all this stuff being up above the counter, everything is underneath. Everything. And there's a little gnome back there. Just looks at you. Well, you can't really see his eyes. But he turns, his nose is facing you, so...
Barkeep! Fukra's friend reindeer requires milk.
Is it pasteurized? I only drink pasteurized.
Gives a nod. He doesn't say anything. Wanders over to a corner. Something's happening. Unless you're leaning way over the counter, you can't see at all. And comes back with a glass of milk.
Is there anything breakable on the counter?
I mean, he's going to put a glass of milk on the counter, so...
Yes, but I'm taking that. I'm not letting that hit the counter. I'm self-aware.
I have a condition.
This guy's over here with some food and beverage sitting at the bar, so...
Taking the milk, I step down, give him a look in the eye, maybe a sly wink, flip his food onto the floor. And then I walk over to the reindeer.
Nom 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 nom.
Casey, please describe what you're doing for the sake of the audience.
So I ran across the room as I saw the food flying because, I mean, there's only like a 5... My character might do 10-minute rule, but yeah, he's definitely like free food. Oh yeah. And if you're talking about my voice, I'm just squeezing my cheeks together, and that's how I'm going to talk.
Yes! Yes!
Nom 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 nom.
I offer the milk in whatever vessel it is in to the reindeer.
Is that dude starting a food fight? Are you going to start a food fight? Because I'm getting out of here for doing a food fight. I don't want to be any part of no food fight.
Use required milk. Fukra thought he could make friend.
So your name's Fukra.
Yes.
Why did you make a mess?
Fukra flexes as if that is an answer.
The reindeer's eyes narrow at you.
I'm going to have to deduct your pay for that incident, and I'd also like to remind everyone you cannot expense this meal.
Fukra turns on this human and just sizes him up and down several times. Doesn't say anything.
I flick out a tongue and lick him.
Which
Wait,
one?
like who?
The human or Fukra?
The human. Fukra's too far. Actually, no, you're right next to me. But you're too furry. I'm not licking that. I'll lick him again, and then I go back to my crumb.
Maybe I should have selected different words.
Oh. It says we don't have audio. That is not okay.
Oh no!
Yeah, it says there's a network error.
Oh yeah.
Rip in pieces.
Rip in pepperinos.
I just got a blip of network error, but it says we're back?
Hmm?
Oh, I see a picture. Let me unclick that and see if we have audio.
Do we have audio? Can you hear me?
Yeah, someone said we're back.
Ah, we're back. Thank you, Basket.
Okay. Awesome.
Perfect. So we're done threatening HR.
There's no HR to threaten.
Cutting HR out of the budget. That's what's terrifying.
Ooh, Santa's having some cutbacks, is he?
Fukra does not know what this HR is, but Fukra would like to fight them.
We might be able to arrange something.
You tell HR to meet Fukra in Arena of Honor, and Fukra will win!
Slow down there, big dude. No need to get excited.
Reindeer will help! Reindeer will be second!
Reindeer just wants some milk. Can I get the milk? Milk from you? Put that on the table.
I don't know what kind of vessel the milk is in, but the milk is, like, offered to reindeer. It might be in a thermos. I don't know.
Reindeer will gesture towards table because, reindeer doesn't have hands to, like, hold stuff.
Okay. Who invited the mafia?
It's
This is HR.
It's HR!
You only thought you could cancel us.
Things are going to get expensive, and I don't like this.
The reindeer goes over to the nearby coffee table and nose at table. Nose at milk. Nose at table. Nose at milk.
Fukra does set milk down on table.
Thanks.
The elf mafia comes barging in and just pushes past all of you, and they
pushes
are
back.
well, too bad. Poke you with a stick.
Fukra's gonna throw these hands here in a second.
Fukra has +3 might and is pushing back. Do I need to roll that?
Sure.
Because I just rolled a natural 20.
Which one are you poking back?
Probably the first one that poked me, which was probably this one.
No, it was probably this one that first came
Probably
in.
this one, maybe. We'll see.
You rolled a 20 to poke back?
Poke, shove, not move out of the way.
Yeah, well, he's laying on the floor over here. And extremely unhappy with that.
You do not push Fukra, little elf!
Meanwhile, Grandma chimes in. Now, children, if you're gonna start any trouble, you better take it outside. You're gonna make a mess.
Y'all,
Yeah, what she
can we
said.
stop the yelling? The yelling. Can we stop the yelling? I would like to stop the yelling.
Fukra leans way down to the little lizard and gives it the most delicate of pets. Fukra
really
is
thought you were
sorry.
gonna say
I am
bump.
sorry.
You are
Real quick question.
forgiven. I lick his toe bean.
It tastes like Christmas.
Well,
Real quick question.
sorry, go ahead, Casey.
How's the guy reacting over here who got all of his food spilled?
This little dude, he's
Yeah.
he's hopped off of his bar stool and he's hopping up and down and waving his arms around at you. The gnome,
Okay.
you would all know the gnomes really don't ever speak.
Okay. I'm going to gather as much of it as I can into my pockets on my onesie, and I'm gonna race back over here. And what do I roll to see if I trip over the guy who's on the floor? Because I'm definitely not looking.
Roll a d20 with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? That would be an 8.
Yeah, you're laying next to him now.
Can I try to
Okay,
catch
and I
him?
have the
Can I try to
pickaxe in my
catch him as he
arms,
trips?
There's food like all just all over right here, just tossed across the floor. This guy stands back up. Excuse me. Do you not know the Santa kit and not to mess with us?
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
Shut up, elf. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the weird cat.
Fukra does not know any kits of Santa.
Well, it's us, and you should know us. How long have you been in town? We rolled this place.
Fukra checks his watch that he's not wearing. Not very long.
Well, it's time you found out. And he straightens up his coat and keeps heading over towards the bar. Couple of these guys start to spread out, but they're definitely keeping an eye on you, crazy lot.
I knock this one's hat off.
Of course you do. He's gonna pull out a stick. Looks like a wrapping paper tube. And hold it menacingly, he thinks.
I pick his hat up off the floor and hold it menacingly, I think.
Meanwhile, this head guy's not paying any attention to the drama over there. And he comes up, looks around for a minute, finally finds the barkeep and starts yelling at him. Barkeep, you ain't paid up for 3 months. He's making his list. Checking it twice tonight. You know what happens to naughty boys and girls. So you best find us some money before midnight. And then just starts strolling back. Kicks this little gnome over. Motions for the rest of them.
Roberto, are you going to report this guy to HR or what?
We don't have HR?
I still have that one guy's hat in my hand. I would like to point that out.
That's he's not gonna yeah.
He's not stupid. He may not be tall, but he's not stupid.
This guy's backing out the door and doing that little like 2 fingers looking watching you thing as he's leaving.
Say good riddance. We don't need them here.
And I stick my tongue back out at him.
Well, that was a kerfluffle if I ever saw one in my whole entire life.
I put the fedora on my head.
Is it big enough for your head?
I put it
It's
over
not your
one
color.
ear.
It is now a fascinator.
Perfect.
I also squat down to look the lizard in the eye. Fukra does not have colors.
Oh god, do I have colors? Do lizards see colors?
I mean,
So,
The things our Google searches.
So, Fulcra, about wanting to fight HR. I think we might be able to arrange that.
Yes. they
Fuka
can
rubs his
see
hands
color.
together
They can
excitedly
see
and looks for
color.
something to knock off a counter.
Let me talk to the barkeep and see if he would be interested.
I'm gonna scurry up onto Fukra's shoulder, thinking if I perhaps, curl around the back of Fukra's neck, it will be quieter.
Fukra does not try to stop you.
Trying to chokehold on the giant cat.
No, I just want to hang out back there, not in the direct wind of his booming voice.
Can
That's
confirm
fair.
it is canon. Fukra's fur is very soft.
Excellent. I'm gonna
You know,
nestle
you could
right in there.
probably hide underneath the fedora if you really wanted.
I could. Mafukra.
Roberto, are you asking the little barkeep anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna inquire about this debt and see if we can work out an agreement. Or if we get rid of these ne'er-do-wells and we keep some money in exchange.
So he just starts shrugging and gesturing that he's really, it's frantic. He sort of makes squeaky noises, but nothing that you can really understand as speech.
If only I understood whatever language it is you're speaking. Do you perhaps write in the common tongue, or...?
He nods.
I point at those guys, make a motion of fist to hand, and what I think is a universal sign of money.
And he just shrugs. Pulls out his pockets.
Sounds like a lot of effort for no reward.
This elf comes over. Oh, if I can grab this elf. Why am I pulling two? There we go. Comes over to you and goes, so are you planning on taking down the Santa kit? You're not part of... What's your plan? Narrows eyes.
We got a big guy over there. Can take them all on, but we won't do it for cheap.
You won't just do it for, life?
No?
Much of yesterday do you remember?
0.
It has oddly been stricken from my memory.
I just woke up in middle management. I don't know how I could be here.
Every middle manager ever.
Probably. Well, are you interested in knowing?
I guess if you want to tell a story, I am willing to listen.
I don't have time to tell stories.
Oh, isn't that what you're insinuating?
No, we have 4 hours to take these guys down before they take out what they call the naughty boys and girls this year. They're the naughty ones. And he takes the thermos that he has. It is hot milk. It's just like a 6-ounce thermos. It's real little. Pops in a hot chocolate bomb, a white chocolate hot chocolate bomb, and hands it to you.
Well, I suppose there's tax deductions for charitable work. We'll take this on.
Spoken like a true middle manager.
Roberto, this is my favorite character I've ever seen you play.
Yep.
I run back to the gang and explain the sitch. Hoping Fulcra here is excited to break some other things.
Fukra scratches his head. When do we fight the HR?
I already told you there is no HR.
Is this
Fukra looks around suddenly, not knowing where the voice is coming from.
I do at this point scurry up on top of his head so I can go under his hat and ratatouille him.
The fact that you just used ratatouille as a verb fills me with joy.
Great. Fantastic. The elf follows you over. Listen, we shouldn't do a whole lot of talking here. They've got ears everywhere.
How do they deal with it? Being so loud. Ears everywhere.
Ears everywhere sounds unsanitary.
And for point of reference, the reindeer is licking the window clean.
To be clear.
Milk is gone, face is clean, but this window is dirty, and so the reindeer's licking it clean now.
Listen, if you want to work with us, there's some of us that know about our plan, and we're ready. There's some extra stuff in the toy shop. But
do you want to lead us to the toy shop? Or somewhere with less orifices around?
Come
on up, Bailey. If you're gonna snuggle, come on up.
Some less orifices. Oh, man. Ugh.
It's in the center of town. How do you not know where the toy shop is? The one with the great big tree in the middle. You can see through all the windows in the front. What?
Fukra does not remember yesterday. How would Fukra remember toy shop?
The reindeer gives the elf a look.
They're not from around here.
They're something. Listen, I got. Do you know where the toy shop is?
Duh.
Thank you. Okay, good. How'd you get out?
Awkward.
Just how?
I'm just visiting my brother. That's all.
He's giving us a tour of the place.
Yep. Tour.
When are we gonna make the reindeer roll a deception check? That's what I want to know.
I'm not being deceptive. I don't know these people's names. Are you giving them a tour? Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Also, I just want to let everyone know I can't actually see the screen because Bailey is now on my lap. That's what's going on.
I mean, that's fair.
It's where he belongs. Okay, so are we going or what?
Fukra is still not sure where that voice is coming from, but he's less alarmed by it now.
My character would be helping this gnome up after he got kicked. And then as he's about to sit down, I would pull his chair out and take something off of his plate on the table and run back to the group.
I mean, you gotta take your offering. Like one of those little shoe gnomes. Gotta take part of the thing with me,
Well, look, I got stuff to do. Take that hot chocolate I gave you. Somebody drink it or something. Get
Fukra
yourselves
will volunteer for the hot chocolate.
or else I'm gonna have to silence you all.
Pass the thermos over to the reindeer and You wanted some milk? Perhaps would you like some hot chocolate?
No, the sugar is not good for me. It makes my coat all matted. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I give it to Fulcra.
Unless Grandma wants it.
True.
Well, I'd
Hot
never
chocolate
let
for
a
you?
good hot chocolate go to waste, that's for sure.
Me.
Here you go. You guys split that up however you see fit.
Is the elf like jumping for it?
But everyone's too tall for him, so he's like,
Full for you. Half the glass for me.
oh, never mind. This doesn't have any marshmallows in it. You can have it.
After he's already drank like a third of it.
With the crumbs floating in it.
Backwash. Hope you like whatever cookies that other gnome was eating.
Who's taking a swig? Anybody?
I mean, I think our tiny gnome friend at least took a swig.
So you suddenly realize that every day here has been exactly the same, and even though it's Christmas Eve, it doesn't really feel the way it used to, and something just seems wrong.
There's something definitely very wrong here. Like, I think there used to be marshmallows in this.
Since less money.
We need to go fix this. We need to fix this now.
That's literally what I was gonna say. This used to have marshmallows. So perfect. That was great.
We can't have Christmas cheer without marshmallows, obviously.
True. Yeah, no, that's part of Christmas is marshmallows. Come on.
Absolutely. Okay, gang, what you doing?
Probably go to this town square or whatever, right?
Toy shop?
Toy
Toy
shop?
shop.
Fukra looks at the ceiling and says, "Okay, mysterious voice. Speak to Fukra. Give guidance."
Tug on the fur on top of his head and point him toward the door.
Fukra is fascinated by this sudden hand of guidance from the beyond and immediately follows it.
The toy shop furball.
Oh man.
When I see the snow, I back up and become very frightened. Oh no.
About anywhere.
What is that? I've never seen such monstrosity.
Don't worry,
No, I
it's
can't.
good. Look. And I pick up some snow and start eating it.
Grandma chimes in. Well, I never in all my life saw someone so afraid of snow. What's the big problem?
I'm horrified by what that man is doing. Someone get him out of here. He's clearly insane.
I mean, come on, dude. It's not like it's melting or anything.
Do you guys want to do any introductions?
No, we don't need introductions. Where we're going, we don't need introductions.
I was gonna say exactly that.
Marshmallows.
Names. Who needs names?
is middle management going to figure out how to get there? He's going to really freak out whenever he steps into the next building and it starts melting off of his shoe.
I'm gonna ask the reindeer if I can ride.
I don't know. Can you, middle management dude? Are you sure that's not a violation?
We discussed there's no HR. There can be no violations.
Fair point. What was your name again? Karen, Frank, George?
No. Are names needed? Can we just go with numbers?
All right. What's your favorite number?
Call me number 37.
All right, number 37. It'll be the 37th time someone's gotten on my back. Let's go.
Is the stream still up, Dallas?
Should be. Why?
It just, I have it pulled up here and there's no video on it on my side. But I don't know if
I just saw the map change.
I did just see the map change. I assume it's toy shop.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop some tags. I got $20 in my pocket.
All right.
That song isn't Christmas appropriate.
I think it slaps.
Who would you like Fukra to slap?
No. The song. It slaps.
He was just about to slap middle management man, so
When in doubt, slap middle management.
Why me? All I've done is help run this thing like a fine oiled machine.
Right. So walking up to the toy shop, you do indeed see the gigantic Christmas tree inside. It's lit up. There's lights all along the front of the building. You can see it from almost anywhere in town.
Fukra is walking towards the giant Christmas tree, hands extended, entirely mesmerized.
Elf person, do you work in the toy shop? Or does anyone else work in the toy shop?
I think I probably did at one point in time, but then the cost of replacing all the candy canes on the tree to be too much to keep me on.
Something
Which
like
is what I'm doing exactly right now. Taking a candy cane off the tree.
Fukra is about to start a fight with an ornament.
Okay.
I'm trying
what
to
does Fukra need to
Christmas
roll?
Oh, Christmas.
A D20.
I got a 10.
It stays on the tree.
I
you
am
smack
fighting it. It is a dramatic battle.
Is it winning or are you winning?
I think the
With a
audience
10,
is
my
winning.
money's on the ornament.
Your ornaments shine temptingly.
Also, Lizard, you made a comment when I said I was attacking the tree. What are you doing?
I was trying to pull the brakes by pulling back on your fur.
He's trying to pull the brakes. No, it's the one to the left. Third fur to the left.
You're right. It's like PlayStation joysticks.
Our battle will be legendary!
I want to whack them with my paw and catch them when they hit the floor. Oh, Christmas tree, your ornaments shine temptingly.
Here I was thinking, let the ornaments hit the floor. Let the ornaments hit the floor.
So at this point, Grandma is quite worn out, so she's gonna head over to a chair.
Okay.
That checks out.
As she should.
High back chair, Grandma. I'm here for it.
The elves and gnomes that are running around frantically getting the sleigh filled are kind of surprised to see anybody coming in. at 8 o'clock at night. They're a little bit surprised to see someone trying to destroy their hard, work on the Christmas tree, and all kind of start running that direction.
The reindeer may or may not be nibbling on part of the fur. The needles, not the fur of the fur. F-I-R.
Yeah.
Fukra, are you actually like in the tree?
Yes. Getting more
Climbing-
and more tangled.
In the center, or you did a flying leap onto the outside and now you're just trying
I started
to get
at the
deeper?
base, but when the ornament didn't come off, I rearranged so that I was coming at it from above.
Can I roll a d20 for an attempt to pull him out of the tree?
Sure. I had your might score, and Dallas do the same.
I got an 11 plus 3 is a 14.
Oh, shoot.
What'd you get?
I got a base of a 16 and my might is 0? I forget.
So you get a 16. So you successfully pull the tabaxi out of the tree. He's still kind of hanging on. to Blanche.
I
yell at
will
him,
win!
I'll have
You
to
cannot
stop
defeat
that.
me!
Inside
that.
voices, please.
Remember, we're trying to get you someone to fight, and it is
I have
not the
found
tree.
someone to fight!
Inside voices, please.
I am sorry, mysterious guiding creature.
I pet his eyebrows.
Maybe this mysterious creature can help the situation. Please.
Maybe if we climb out of the tree, we can find like a better fight that we can definitely for sure win. Just saying.
The combined elements, Fukra takes a deep breath and slinks out of the tree sulkily.
I pet his eyebrows soothingly.
It's the only thing you can reach.
It's the only thing I can reach.
From having worked here in the past, would I recognize any of the elves around?
Probably. Most likely, he would have worked with some of them before. Most of them have probably just been working here ever since they started, working. This little elf is going to try to nudge the reindeer towards the stalls, but then realizes that all the stalls are still full, and it's a little confusing.
Oh, Charles!
Yes, why are you all here? Are you here to help with the last minute? What is going on? Who sent you? Why are you here?
What?
I've got my list of worker. What is going on?
Look! And I hold out the thermos. There's no marshmallows!
This is a travesty of epic proportions. Apocalyptic proportions.
There's something wrong! We need to fix it!
Don't you carry marshmallows in your pockets anymore?
Well,
No,
I
that's
did,
all wrong too.
but I ate them like 2 hours ago, and I need to go back to the store again. I've only been to the store twice today.
Do I have any items on me?
He's face palming at you and just like, oh my word, what?
Aggressive face palming.
Can we? Can't this wait until after everything is over and done today? Because we've got, I can't. Oh my word, marshmallows. Are you serious? Marshmallows.
The other people might know more. They were actually talking to someone who gave them this. But I was too busy eating to pay attention.
He starts walking away.
Point of reference question. Is
Yes.
that actually a giant fire between the two chairs?
Yes.
Fukra goes and curls up at Grandma's feet.
Okay. Are you guys paying attention to anything going on over there, or
Nope.
just?
I am out. I'm taking a nap. So, no.
Man, what did they put in that hot chocolate?
You know, they usually call it Kool-Aid, but I guess for this particular outing, we had to have hot chocolate.
At Casey, does your elf have a name, or are you just Casey, elf?
I think they
Munchkin?
call me Gummy.
Dummy? Is that what you said?
Gummy.
Gummy. Okay, I was like, that's very rude. Why would you say that?
They call me Dummy. I don't know why.
That someone else was talking about something. This elf turns around and comes back. Do what now? Who was talking about what?
Well, the others, and I turn around to point at everyone, and only middle management is left. The guy in the suit right there, he knows things. You should talk to him.
You guys were needing assistance of some sort?
Well, if you want to help pack the sleigh, that'd be great. I don't. What?
We were, have been having some logistical issues. You needed sorted out. Anything ring familiar here?
It's a major paradigm shift.
Or there was some rearrangement of personnel that needed to occur?
I don't take care of any of that. The people in charge do, not me. And I don't want it. I'm not getting involved.
Some bad eggs that needed to be cracked? I don't know. Bad people, we fight.
Are you people just gonna keep wasting my time or what?
Maybe you can escort us to someone higher up in the chain?
All right, Karen.
It's another eye roll and face palm. Do you even know what you're asking for? Like, how far up do you want to go? It's not going to be good if you go very far.
So, at least far enough that they have some useful information here.
What kind of useful information are you looking for? We're trying to pack the sleigh. It is 8:30 at night. We have 3.5 hours. What more do you need?
So there's no one here requiring assistance, is what I'm hearing from this.
Unless you want to help us pack the sleigh. No.
I'll leave that to this elf right here. He should be able to help you sort those gifts. I walk this way, flabbergasted, exhausted, and getting down for a break.
Someone told me there
runs
would be.
this operation?
Oh,
Led such a disorganized massacre.
I mean, when you get rid of HR, that sometimes can happen. Oh.
Sure, Charles, I can help you. I loved working at this place, as I'm like slipping more candy canes into my back pocket.
There's like an empty spot on one side of the tree.
But it's only up to a certain height.
Roberto, I don't know if you have the Twitch chat up, but it has been commented that your portrayal of middle management is absolute perfection.
Thank you. I've had a lot of examples that I'm trying to pull from.
Reindeer, are you having a conversation with family over there?
Oh
or-
yeah, absolutely. Dunder Donner is talking to his brother Donner Donner. Actually, technically, I guess they would be female because they still have their antlers. So, she's talking to her sister, Donner. Catching up, like old house. Want to know if there's anything strange going on around here lately.
Santa just doesn't seem like himself anymore. It's been a few years. I don't know. It just doesn't seem as cheery, as jolly, as it used to be. How long have you been gone?
That is a good question. Did you know that reindeer can't tell time?
Well, that's true. That's true. Usually the sleigh keeps time for us on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, it's been a couple Christmases anyway. Maybe more than that. I'm not sure. And it just doesn't seem. I don't know. The big man. He doesn't seem like himself. Don't know what's going on. He's gotten a little bigger. Doesn't I? You know how he used to always have those rosy cheeks. That's not. Nah, he just looks a little ashen, gray. Just not.
Oh, it's terrible.
Not himself.
You're welcome.
All right.
You can thank Dallas for this. This is Dallas's fault.
Oh, man.
That sounds terrible. I the big man around somewhere, Nick hanging out in his office. Maybe we could go talk to him, get some blush, freshen up those cheeks.
Well, he doesn't hang out in his office too much anymore. He's got some fellas that do it for him. Some elves from down south, I think.
That's
I don't know.
weird.
Yeah,
Elves from down south? Preposterous.
It's really strange. Yeah, they seem to really, I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. They're strange. They're not as happy.
Well, I mean, of course not. How could you be happy when you're from the hot weather, like down south? That's just awful. I would hate that.
But listen, and don't let anyone know. But I've seen a few elves coming in after hours. They somehow know the passcodes, and they disappear. They just walk straight in. I can't really see because of these delivery things here in front of us. But they just disappear, and sometimes they come out with stuff. Sometimes they just come out like a group of 10 of them or so, like they were having a meeting. I don't know what's going on.
Do these southern elves wear mafia outfits?
Yes, yeah, those are the southern elves. But it's
I knew they smelled funny.
it's the friendly elves that come in every once in a while. They've been coming in more often.
Gross.
As it's gotten closer to Christmas, and they just disappear. And so I don't know. Can elves go up and down the chimney?
I don't know. I never really got the hang of that myself. But don't worry, Detective Dunder Donner is on the case.
and at that, Dunder will begin trotting back in this direction.
How many candy canes does Gummy have now?
Well, I think he probably would have only been able to get like 3 without being too suspicious. So he would have gone off and helped with the loading while the others were sitting and the reindeer talk was happening.
Reindeer talk. That is a word for it.
The elves do mostly go back to work. Some of them are still glancing suspiciously at all these people that are just randomly sleeping inside the toy shop now. Whatever's up with that.
The reindeer will come back over to the person in the gray suit over here sitting in the chair.
So, you number 37, you look like somebody that knows how to delegate.
Ooh, delegation. I'm interested. You have my attention.
We've got some, unidentified persons entering the premises.
It's the unidentified personnel that we needed to reshuffle.
Yes, that's the word. Do you need a paradigm shift or something? Give them the pink slip. What you guys usually say? I don't really.
Finally, someone that speaks my language.
Fukra stretches and crawls over towards middle management.
That is a large cat crawling across. That would be slightly terrifying seeing that crawling across the floor.
Are you doing like the stretchy crawl?
Yes.
I know. The reindeer, being a prey animal, backs up one step.
Fukra stands to his full height with one final stretch. Where is this HR you keep saying I can fight?
So, do we know where they are? Is that what you're saying?
To?
I'm trying to talk to middle management.
Oh.
I promised I could
That
fight
is always-
HR.
It's really hard to get a hold of them sometimes.
I forward your question to the reindeer.
Friend reindeer, Fukra wishes to fight HR.
Good delegation. Good one. I see what you did there. Good. Yes. I don't know. They disappear.
This answer lacks satisfaction for Fukra. Fukra steps over to the first elf he sees. Where is HR?
Oh, no.
Oh, this might get problematic.
Who? What?
HR, the great foe of Fukra.
I don't know. Never. Who?
Do you have someone else I could talk to find HR?
I don't. Never heard of HR. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything. And he like tucks his head and just runs.
Maybe Grandma will know.
Turning your back on a predator. Good thought.
I like to imagine the little lizard is just like hanging on for dear life. The cat just like zooms around the room.
So, reindeer, do you have any more information?
The office, maybe. Santa's apparently not been acting right. And there have been elves from the South.
No, there were elves in the South.
Right? It's preposterous. Who would be down there? It's too warm.
I mean, I would love to be warm. That's why I'm on a cat.
Fukra, uncharacteristically gently, shakes Grandma's shoulder.
Oh, it was a good little there. What's up, folks?
Kura wishes to ask wise and all-knowing grandmother where he can find HR for fight.
Well, let me tell you. Back in my day, when we wanted to have fights, we had a special place we would meet up. So, it was down by the creek. And if you wanted to fight someone, you just told them, hey, meet me by the creek. And they knew what was up. But they were the chicken. But if they didn't, you best be ready to stand your ground.
Grandma tells the best stories.
Fukura is never scared of ground unless ground is falling.
In which case.
What should do have meetings?
You would meet by the creek and you wanted to duke her out.
I would like to try to being so hungry all the sniff out some old trails of refreshments and stuff for meetings. Would that be possible?
Trying to find those day-old bagels.
Don't.
Actually, yeah. And roll me perception advantage.
So that would be mentality. That would be a 13.
Advantage?
Yeah,
Oh, you got minus.
I rolled a 5 and an 11.
Cases. Here. Behind them. Some way.
I catch the whiff of it. Guys! No! There's food! I can turn around, starting, and run into
So you're just gonna run straight into this book?
Yep.
Okay, roll me might.
The bookcase one.
Yeah,
Dude.
the bookcase. It should fall over when something bumps into it, and it doesn't.
Do any of us notice that?
Please don't make a mess.
I don't know how many of you were watching. If you were watching, you might have noticed.
I did yell, hey guys, they might be meeting now, and then ran into it.
Reach over and fiddle with that snow thingy. Snowman.
It's a snowman candle. And it's very attached to the shelf. Yes, we're gonna take a break here in a second to answer your question in Discord. We shall. Do we want to take a break now? We can take a break now and come back on that thought.
Yeah.
The snowman.
Sure,
Snowman
yeah.
candle. Very
Snowman
attached
candle.
to the shelf.
Such a cheery thought. Snowman candle. Aw.
This
You're
insanity will return in 10 minutes. We will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
That's all. Silly Twitch stream, you're supposed to catch more than that. I said, just to say, you guys are great. That's all. There. That should be a complete message.
Anyone else back on yet? Hey, we got someone back.
Hey.
I am
I
also
am
back.
Mhm.
Back. I've poured myself a brandy. We'll see how this goes.
Exciting. Is that actual cat noises, or is that person doing a cat noise?
No, that is actual cat noises. I have trouble on my hands.
I couldn't quite
For now, trouble is
differentiate.
being sweet.
It starts with T and
Bailey.
that rhymes with P and that stands for Pippin.
Hey, buddy. Come here.
Sounds
Echo, go
like
to Lydia.
everybody's pets are. Oh
That
man.
is so loud.
Yeah.
He
Is that
gets
a
right
cat
at
or a
my
woodpecker?
No, that's a cat. He gets right up in my face. Here, let me chew on your mic for a
Bailey,
minute.
stay
No,
here.
please stop.
Bailey, if you unplug my headphones, I'm going to be very cross with you.
But he needs them.
He was slowly winding the cord around his head, and I'm like, no, 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 no.
Hello again.
Greetings.
We technically still have 5 minutes in the break. How's everyone doing?
We good. We Gucci.
Pretty ecstatic.
Those are strong words from middle management.
I've tried to say that in the most neutral tone
I was
possible.
about to say, like, felt very not ecstatic.
I feel like the right thing is just feeling like we're gonna be an effective team today.
You all are doing great. Please continue to
As you
perform
were.
fantastically.
Great performance review.
I was gonna say, our performance reviews, 5 stars. Continue doing what you're doing. Do you know what we're doing? Nope.
4.2 stars. I
No,
feel
No,
like you can't.
no one's worth 5 stars.
4.2
can't-
stars, room for improvement.
Exactly. You can't give them a perfect review, because
Then you'd have to give everybody a
harder.
perfect review.
Every employee review I have ever filled out, or had filled out about me, my boss has had the discussion with me of, now I would be tempted to put 5 stars on here, but I always want to leave room for improvement. And I'm like, get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Give me my 5 stars or give me dead. At least mine right now, they're like forced to be constructive. They're like, here's some concrete things you can be doing better because we wouldn't expect you to be doing them better yet. And I'm like, thank you.
Oh gosh, working for large scale companies, though, I mean, you get like these 9 blockers and stuff, and like 95% or more people fall into a 3 or the metal block, or they're like, yeah, you're doing your job. Good job.
Here is a thumb up.
Thumb up.
One thumb. One thumb only. Oh, hi, Arwen. Do you want to come up here?
We rate your performance 1 thumb.
Is that true, Arwen?
Can tell you where to stick it.
Okay, reindeer. Back off.
One sassy deer.
Check.
Hold on, it's the gecko that's supposed to be sassy.
I was gonna say, Amy, you are playing that sassy lizard to a T. I'm so pleased.
I'm so pleased with the combination of traits that I received.
Same.
I'm just pleased I have an excuse to play Fukra out of his normal game. Fukra is one of my favorite NPCs to play, so...
I mean, he seems like a delight to play.
He is.
Just...
We good? We ready to start back? I think it's
so.
been 10 minutes. Right? 9.5 anyways.
Have we been on talking online?
I did not catch what you just said.
Twitch?
Sorry. I meant, had we gone live yet?
We've been live the whole time.
Oh, awesome. It was like, I know that we talked about one time, like, working our way back in so people know when we're starting to come back and stuff. So, yeah, awesome.
I hope you ran the appropriate amount of commercials for that time.
According to our previous HR department, we have to allot X amount of time per each hour performed in order to maximize our savings.
Our research indicates 2.3 ads are the appropriate amount for viewer retention.
Our subliminal messaging is going well.
1/3 of an ad.
Have you heard about how?
I'm seeing stuff that happens so much so.
All right, so we've got a little snowman here. That's kind of stuck to the. Yeah. Anybody gonna do anything about it?
Fukra is going to try to rip the snowman candle off the shelf.
Okay. Roll me a might check. On which are you like ripping it towards you?
Towards me.
The reindeer trots hurriedly behind the Christmas tree.
I rolled a 16 with a +3. That is a 19.
You tear that thing off the shelf.
Conveniently begins chewing on the needles again.
Fukra has little snowman.
And there's a little pin underneath of it that came with it. The whole thing. And the bookcase just flies open. There's a hinge over here on this side. And it just swings. How about Casey, Dallas, and Wrist all roll me a movement check to see if you can get out of the way of the bookcase.
Nat 20.
Nice.
They're making a mess, aren't they? Tell me they're not making a mess.
So,
What'd you get,
I
Roberto?
might have to write an incident report from this.
Well, the cat just very nicely. Oh yeah, sorry, Amy. But you know, it's.
I mean, I'm riding dirty, so it's fine.
The hat might have gotten knocked off. We don't know.
Grandma kind of shuffles away with a cane or whatever she has. I don't know. And just barely.
It's a candy cane.
But the bookcase misses you, and behind there. I cannot hear the hip hop.
I'm so glad because it's so loud. It's shaking my walls.
Oh, goodness.
For those of you who don't know, I live upstairs from an Airbnb, and I can't control who stays there. And currently, they're just playing Christmas-themed hip hop with really loud bass.
Oh my god.
Do we need to sing some loud Christmas carols ourselves, and you can just like turn up the audio? Because I'll do it. Like,
it's fine. I have headphones on. It's
don't
fine.
tempt me.
Gotta be Christmas themed hip hop, right? That's what we're going with.
I didn't know it existed until it started blasting through my floor. So.
Something about baby, baby, oh, kiss me under the mistletoe.
Something like that.
Sorry. Resident Bard reporting for duty. Meanwhile, Dunder Donner is going to peek out from behind the Christmas tree, chewing on a few needles and trying to make sure that there isn't a mess.
I mean, these trees all fell off the top shelf on the bookcase. And the bookcase is just wide open.
Reindeer is attempting to pick up the trees where they fell, and then gets up on hind hoofs and like is trying to like tilts head and like puts it back, but like it's really a delicate operation because there are antlers involved, and so you're like and you pick it up and then you're like you gotta tilt your head just a certain way and you put it back. Okay, all right, one. Here we go. Get up the second one. Oh yeah. Here we go. Putting it back. Excellent. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but this is what Donner's doing.
Fukra is looking at Donner, confused but wanting to be helpful, and starts coming over here and knocking the trees off the shelf.
No, stop it!
Did the reindeer just kick the tabaxi?
No, the reindeer. Whoops. Hold up. The reindeer was holding the third one in the reindeer's mouth, and Dunder spit it out in order to be able to talk.
That is the opposite of helping.
Fukra looks at the shelf, now empty, and looks at the trees scattered on the floor. Fukra does not see problem.
That's because you are the problem.
And then Dunder trots over to one of the fallen trees, picks it up, glares at Fukra as Dunder clip-clops back over to the shelf.
Fukra may or maybe not having an existential crisis, looking at himself, trying to decide if he is in fact a problem.
Dunder has no sympathy for you right now. You made a mess.
Very slowly, a little lizard hand reaches down and pets him in the eyebrow.
Soothing thoughts.
The tiniest scratches.
They are very tiny hands.
Really
Oh, golly gee! I wonder if this is where they had the marshmallows at!
Oh, look! The plot!
This is why I love Casey. He keeps the group on track.
Meanwhile, your reindeer is still putting up Christmas. Everyone else is welcome to keep going. The reindeer's gonna make sure that these Christmas trees get back up there.
How agile is this reindeer? It's standing on its hind feet. Is it gonna end up closing the whole bookshelf with everyone else inside?
I will make a roll for a dexterity, whatever you would like me to roll, to see how daintily aforementioned reindeer is capable of putting these things back. I forget. Is it movement? Is that the dexterity one?
That would be the dexterity.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna roll 20, and then I was like, bad idea.
Roll 20.
Okay, that is a 15 total.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
The bookshelf might slide a little bit, but
So Fukra is looking around this hidden room. What does Fukra see?
yes. So there are bookshelves and not really bookshelves. There are shelves, and in this little closet here. You want to roll me a perception?
Sure. What is that? Is that mentality?
Oh yeah.
So I rolled a 4, but with -2, that is a 2.
Well, you happen to see a piece of string or something sticking out from under these doors here.
Excellent. I dive through the doors.
I hang on for dear lizard life.
10 out of 10 would play Rapunzel in an RPG.
I just would play Pascal.
I know, you're basically, I'm just imagining you're playing Pascal is really what's going on right now. Pascal with a little Santa hat.
A little green scarf.
I mean, Dallas said sassy, and like Pascal's sassy,
He is
so
sassy.
It's true. Very true. Well, there's even more stuff in that back room. There's also a toy train that runs around on the track. So
Is the
how
toy
big
train
can I ride
going
it?
by on the track right now? This is important. The cat needs to know.
it's just coming through this little doorway over here.
The cat is going to knock the train off the track.
I thought you were gonna pounce on it. So I mean, I don't know. That might be better. That might be worse.
The whole track just collapses.
No! What if there was carrying food?
Did you roll?
I can. What is it? Might?
No, movement.
Oh, movement. 17 plus
Mentality.
3 is
Sorry.
a dirty 20.
That works. That's fine. The train is wherever you want it to be, up against the back wall.
Right here.
Whatever.
Just knocked off the
Okay.
track. That's all. I sold
Thunder
away.
hears more crashing and goes to the other side of the tree and is gonna eat some more needles. Sadly.
So back in this room, back here, there's some shelves out here in a little tiny closet. There's more stuff back here. There are 3 like wool robe kind of things with white fur back here on this back wall, just hanging there. One is purple, one is blue. Oh, sorry, there's 4. A gold one and a green one. There are crates that are kind of long, narrow. If you want to, take the lids off of them and look, whatever.
I would like to open up the crates to see if there's any marshmallows.
Fukra is just pleased that he successfully knocked the train off the track.
Grandma would like to put on a furry robe because that just sounds cozy.
Do you know which furry robe you would like to put on?
What colors are there?
Purple, blue, gold, and green.
It's a very important question. It's got to match your outfit.
Obviously green.
That's what I figured. You suddenly feel somewhat
green.
Younger, stronger.
Oh, nice.
Better, faster, stronger.
Grandma wants to put on a second robe over top of the first one.
That was my first reaction as well. No, not young enough.
Grandma has found the fountain of youth.
Grandma's bones haven't felt like this in 10 years.
Casey, you find in the crate there's some weapons, but no food. Sorry, do you want to try to follow your nose to find more food, or just?
Yeah, I'm curious about those refreshments. I would keep looking for food.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage this time since you're much closer to it. I mean,
that is 17 plus 2, so 19.
Yeah, so over here on these shelves back here, there's another one of those fancy little thermoses. Also has milk in it. It's hot. Doesn't smell like it's spoiled. Kind of strange. But there's also a nice little container of more hot chocolate bombs. Unfortunately, none of them have marshmallows.
Oh, it really is the apocalypse, guys.
I take my chubby little self and like Kung Fu Panda, scale this thing to get to the hot chocolate.
Okay.
And I start eating and drinking.
Oh, no.
I mean, if it's the apocalypse, you might as well be full when you're facing it, right? Like, that seems legit.
Yeah, and you guys can totally hear. Guys, I found some stuff, but there's no marshmallows here either. We haven't solved the mystery yet.
The hot chocolate bombs. There are caramel flavored ones or caramel, however you people say it, whatever you want. I'm from Western PA, it's caramel. But anyhow, there are mint ones that have like crushed up candy cane bits in them. And there's also raspberry. Are you just shoving these things in your mouth, or are you putting them in the thermos first and just chugging? Like, explain to me what's going on.
Oh, no, they're kind of like cookies. You can totally just eat them.
Oh. Have you ever had a hot chocolate bomb? Because
No, I have not. This is what he would do.
That is a choice that you are making, and I am not opposed to that choice, but that is a choice.
Which flavor are you eating first?
Probably definitely the minty one. The peppermint one.
Well, it has two effects on you since you're just eating it straight.
First one is a stomach ache. I mean,
I'd like to remind you your health plan does not cover you. That stomach issue.
Yes! Chiming in middle management.
Middle management with the win.
I need you to roll me a d6.
D6. That
Yeah.
would be this one. That's 4.
Well, you gained 4 hit points.
wow.
But you also start to freeze.
Oh gosh, guys, this is really cold. And I pick up the thermos of really hot water and I start drinking it.
You're still going to be a little sluggish for a bit. Riss, you gain 5 hit points from that rope.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Surprised her mobility didn't go up.
Yep.
Hey,
We're
when you can,
still
like,
holding slow.
swoosh that row behind you makes you feel like your mobility's gone up anyway.
Coca is trying to figure out where the train came from eventually. Originally.
Is there like a tiny little hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going through it.
Fukra is trying to. Fukra may or may not fit. I don't know how big this train is.
No,
Yeah,
it's like a toy train. It's not like a Lionel train. You're not going to fit. You can reach your arm back, but
This is not stopping Fukra from trying.
no.
Yeah, I am running down Fukra's arm and going through it myself. I want to know.
Thunder is picking up
But
the poor
it actually-
train and putting it back on the track where it belongs.
It actually curves around through here, Amy, or Pascal, or whatever your name is, and comes back out at over top of the fireplace.
Oh, well, at least it's warm. Go back around and go back on his head.
I was hoping for tiny Pascal. Choo choo.
Meanwhile, when you come out one
Train
side,
back
the
on.
train's already back on, and it's coming bearing out down at you full speed
Like,
ahead.
it's coming for you. I'm going. I'm back on the leopard.
Do any of these hot cocoa bombs smell of alternative sweeteners?
No. Mm-mm.
Is there more than one mug of milk or whatever, the thermos? Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2.
Okay. There isn't just. Are you double fisting them, Mr. Gnome, or do you have just the one?
No, I have like one bomb in my hand that
And the
I'm just
milk
like
in the
taking
other.
back that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm double
Dunder,
fisting just with food and drink.
Dunder will open the thermos, with reindeer teeth, because that's how you do that, and pick up one of the hot cocoa bombs, the raspberry one, because why not, and put it in the thermos, and then still holding head sideways so that the thermos does not spill everywhere, brings it over to grandma, because grandma put on a robe and grandma looks cold, so there's a reindeer in front of grandma holding a thermos delicately in her teeth.
Well, aren't you just the sweetest little thing? Look at you being so nice. What is it?
You looked kind of cold. Thought it's Coco.
Oh, Coco. Well, since I didn't have any of the other one because someone took it, I guess I'll have some of this.
You look
Grandma.
cold.
Grandma takes a big swig of cocoa.
You said it was raspberry?
Yeah.
Well, you feel, stronger? Your eyesight feels better?
Oh, that's good too.
Important interjection.
Yes.
These shelves over here that have all the things on them.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna give your reindeer a heart attack.
Are there still things on these shelves?
I don't know. Is someone holding the hot cocoa tin, or are we just? I'm not sure.
Because
reindeer would have picked up cocoa bomb in teeth. So
if there are things on the shelf, they're not anymore.
The reindeer, all of the fur along the back of the reindeer's neck will stand up as they are suddenly startled by the sound of a mess.
Senses are tingling.
Does this require a contested strength between me and the cat?
You are on the software. Yeah, I would say it does.
You're not gonna get to knock off my hot cocoa, not today, kitty cat.
18 on the die, that is a 21.
Okay, I've got a 6 on the die, which is a 5, so I definitely am no longer on the shelf. And
Tell me which
I'm on the floor,
we're still on
scrambling for my bomb.
You held on to the
Okay,
tin as a
everyone else quiet. Let the DM talk. What was that, Lydia?
Which hot cocoa bombs were still on the shelf?
I took the raspberry one, and then which one did you have, Casey?
Well, there were tins. There were more than one in each. Did you only take one, or did you happen to remove the whole tin from the shelf?
If there was the easiest way to get a bomb into the thermos, so probably if there was just one that was open with the raspberry bomb in it, that would have been the easiest thing to pick up with my teeth and put it in the thermos. So,
okay, I'm gonna need someone. I don't care who. No, never mind. I'll do it. Oh no!
Do it myself.
Oh no! Oh close. Well, at least they counteract each other. as oh goodness, that's gonna be fun. As the raspberry hot cocoa bombs hit the floor, one of them fell out of the tin and actually hit the floor and exploded with a fireball.
you're gonna regret being up on top of that kitty cat's head, ain't you?
Listen, I'm filled with regrets.
I'm filled with raspberry flavored fireball regrets.
So we have fire going on here? Just kind of explosion. Casey, I am so sorry.
No.
I have a question. No, since I fell holding the 10 of the peppermint ones, did any of the peppermint ones fall out as well?
Don't know, did they?
I don't know, that's up to you, because he pushed me off the shelf as well.
That is a fact.
Might I do like a deck saving throw or something?
Yeah, I want a deck saving throw out of Casey.
Okay, that would be a...
Dang.
This one loves me.
What?
You're rolling some thick numbers tonight.
With
I really hope it
Slap
does not do
you
quite
in the
as much
face.
damage as D&D, or else I am dead.
Fortunately for you, one of them actually does fall out of the tin and explodes in ice. All around in the same area.
The reindeer is running, braying out of the room. Can't handle this.
Okay. Our best customer and most loyal audience member, Basket of Mercy, just said in the Twitch chat, let it be known that the audience has noticed the elf/shelf references and is appreciative.
Well, there is no longer an elf on the shelf. The elf is in the ice.
As it should be. Get rid of that surveillance state.
Casey, you're going to take 2 points of damage on that one.
Is that for the 2 points for the implicit pun, or for the...
That is a couple of points of vicious mockery damage right there.
And if you can't manage, I mean, there's ice that's kind of putting the fire out, but it's also melting.
I was gonna say that.
So glad I took out an insurance policy.
And I'm just like in this huge mess of stuff, feeling hot and cold, and it going between the peppermint and raspberry bombs to try to even out my temperature.
While still sitting in the middle of all of it.
Eating them.
Say that again?
There's gonna be none left. It might be wiser to just get out of the ice and fire.
No,
food is important.
Food is the most important.
Yeah, Dallas, the caramel ones are still on the shelf.
Are they?
Seeing what happened, I take the caramel ones, and I try throwing one against this wall.
Okay.
The braying
I
intensifies.
pull the hat down to cover me completely.
Roll an attack.
Hat shield!
Hat, shield.
Roll me an attack.
Shield of faith.
What am I adding?
Your movement.
All
Your
right,
mentality.
so
I'm sorry, your mentality.
mentality? Okay, 5 on the die. -2 puts that at a 3.
Well, that one's apparently a dud. It does absolutely nothing. It just
I
hits the
immediately,
wall.
in frustration, throw the entire tin at the wall.
Oh, okay.
Again.
What?
Casey walks through fire to get the caramel.
Can you roll that again?
Yep. Mentality?
Yes.
3 on the die. -2 is a 1.
Well, they just rolled out of the tin and kind of harmlessly just rolled onto the floor.
I pounce off the
Frantic
shelf and
whining from
stomp them.
Stomp
Frantic
them?
whining
Stomp
from
them.
underneath the hat.
Oh, goodness.
I'm collecting them as fast as I can before they're all ruined.
Roll a movement.
Movement?
Yes.
2 on the die. We're doing great. But +3 makes it a 5.
Well, I rolled
I
a
got a
7. You end up with a spike of stone coming up at your foot.
Do I take damage?
Yeah, it's only 2. My D6, like you guys.
I leap from the top of his head, taking the hat with me and using it as a parachute. I am trying to sail as far away from this as possible. In a perfect world, I would land on the train and ride it out of the room.
Yes!
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, am I rolling movement?
Yes.
That's an 18.
No, you got it.
I'm just gonna keep riding this train around.
Oh man. There's.
I didn't mark down my 2 damage. I need to mark down my 2 damage.
Oh man.
I feel like we were supposed to find something different in this room.
There's all kinds of stuff for you to find. I mean, there's still a couple robes hanging on the shelf over here. One might be slightly getting burnt.
Is there any cargo on this train other than a very disgruntled lizard?
The best cargo.
It's got a little cool car right behind the engine, and then some toy cars. If that's a thing.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it's a little Christmas train.
Oh no, the gang is back in town.
It's not like you guys aren't making a ruckus.
A mess. There's a mess.
Way
There's a big mess.
too much. Ruckus.
Is anyone checking out the weapons that were over here? Is Gummy telling anyone about them? Are we just leaving them be?
Fukra's storming back out into the main room.
Limping
I'm
out
overwhelmed
into the room?
and I needed to sit.
Mess. There's a mess. A mess. And one of the reindeer is loose. This is the worst.
She
Mess.
speaking about herself. Is that the reindeer?
Well, these guys are coming back in, and they're not too happy.
Sure, Fulker is about to be excited.
Being frantically circled by a braying deer.
Hearing the ruckus, Fukra does come over and look.
Mess. There's such a mess.
Where is the mess, reindeer? Fukra will fix it.
It's you. You're the mess.
I am not. I cleaned my fur this morning. Extensively. Thousands of licks.
More frantic braying.
You're not going to respond to the "you're the mess" thing?
I did. I said I am
okay.
not the mess. I
That's
cleaned
true.
my fur
I heard
myself this morning.
Yeah, I heard you. My brain's just apparently dead. That's okay. Casey, are you picking? I mean, Gummy, whoever you are you picking things up over there?
Well, I'm like looking through the pockets, see if there's any like gumballs or anything that they have in there.
in those
Were
robes?
those originals? You know.
No gumballs.
Alright.
Whenever you touch one, though, it does shrink down to your size.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll keep
Does
running
it have
around.
large pockets?
What's that?
Does it have large pockets?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, that's more storage space for food. I will put it on.
Which one? We got purple, blue, and gold.
I think this one is purple.
Are you putting the hood up over your head too, or just
Yes.
you pretty much disappear from everyone else in the room. They really can't see you. You were there, and now suddenly you're not. You gain once you make an attack, you gain a +2 to defense. Before that, nobody's going to attack you because they're not going to know you're there.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop down off my train and scurry up into one of the pockets of one of these other robes.
Blue or gold?
Gold. We'll go with gold. We're still gold.
Okay. It shrinks down to your size.
I'm absolutely putting a hood up if there is one for maximum sound protection.
In North Pole, robe wear you.
Fukra realizes that he has lost his hat, and with it, the mysterious guiding voice that was leading him to his destiny.
The hat is probably still riding the train.
Which of the elves is missing their hat?
This guy back here.
So, of course, realizing that, learning from criticism that hat was not his color, he goes and he takes the darker colored one.
Which is the poor elf who has a reindeer suddenly in their face going,
Where is he?
Well, he's distracted, so you can probably take the hat.
I am taking the hat and putting it on my ear.
He's gonna spin around, and he's got a cane.
Candy
It's a
cane?
black and white. It's a black and white candy cane.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to get a solid whack in. He's gonna try.
Okay.
Probably at your kneecap. I don't know. How tall are you?
yes.
Probably the kneecap. What do I need to roll?
Roll a movement.
So I don't know how to tell you this, but critical failure.
So where there once was a kneecap?
Oh, good. Well, he hits. He rolled a 10. Wasn't great, but take 5 points of damage.
I pull my robe
actually
even
does.
tighter.
Yeah, if he tries to move away, he's gonna get some reindeer antlers and a reindeer head butting into him. Because he just hit Fukra.
Are you making an attack?
I'm making a reindeer-based attack.
That's a mentality for
The reindeer snorts, and then mentality. So a 16 is what I rolled.
You got him. Roll a d6.
Okay,
Since you're attacking with antlers.
it's true. That is 5 damage. As Dunder Donner says once again,
Where is he?
Where is who? I'm gonna want people to roll initiative, by the way.
That's yep.
No.
What? No.
Is that
Oh,
just
man.
a straight D20
You know-
or are we adding movement?
Yes, you said the gold one.
I did say the gold one.
So, whoops, wrong token. I can't get on the right one. So, if you are using a magic-based item, you gain a +2 to hit.
It would require me to be able to hold a magic-based item.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
the rogue
if
is
you're-
strong.
Aren't you like a little chameleon? Like they can hold stuff.
This is true.
They have graspy hands. Is this just a flat die roll for initiative?
Go ahead and add your movement to it.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I have an 18.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Hey, Grandma's still drinking her raspberry cocoa, alright? Like, that, you gotta take your time with that stuff. It's a little sweet, so, like, it kind of hurts the teeth a little bit.
I feel like our initiative matches our character's ability here.
That's probably very true.
I like how middle management is real quick on the uptake. Like, yeah.
So, Lydia,
Yes.
roll 20 masterclass moment. To quote the Twitch chat, we cannot see our initiative tokens like you can because you added them from another page. If you want to fix that, you need to remove them and add the tokens from this page because Roll20 treats them as separate tokens.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Isn't that silly?
Yeah,
How dare
seriously.
Ah! It went away!
Baby, come back.
Ta-da! Are they back now? Does
No.
that bring them back?
No, you actually have to click the X on our picture on the turn order. So if you open up the turn order and then hover over our picture, it'll show delete.
I got
I think it's a trash can icon
the
that
little
appears.
trash can.
Because we
Yeah.
are garbage. It's just, we're players. We're just garbage.
You stole
I
the
gotcha.
words right out of my mouth.
Now I have to find you all on the map.
Oh, heaven forbid.
I know.
That's
Seriously.
the worst.
Everyone
the
start
reindeer.
moving your characters
No!
around so she can
No!
make it easier.
As the forever DM, I forbid it! You leave your tokens alone!
Look how good middle management's doing it anyway.
Trust me, this way is
Just
way
like-
more efficient.
Just like middle management. Trying to make a bad situation worse.
It's not.
And whoops.
Just like to say, the blame is not on me.
It's never on you, you're middle management. Amy, did you ever decide on a name for your minuscule, like a fairy character?
I never did. It's just a lizard.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, just a lizard is valid too. Like, my vote's for Pascal, but that's fine.
Could be Pascal. For some reason, I'm feeling Ruby. I feel like she's bougie.
I think Ruby is a great name.
You could have gone with Yoshi.
Yoshi!
Damn.
10 out of 10 would play small lizard named Yoshi.
I mean, there'd just be more licking in this one shot. I don't know if we need that.
There's so much licking in the one shot.
But those windows were dirty, okay? Like, I don't know when the last
believe
time they
you.
cleaned them was, but like...
If the gecko checks out the crate with the weapons meta moment, you might find some magic items in there.
I was already planning to look there.
Yeah,
Good.
those
Just get this
participating in
idea that
combat,
you might
please
actually
equip.
be good with something little magic-y thing.
We'll use the power of words on these ne'er-do-wells.
All right, vicious mockery. Go, middle management.
Your performance review was the worst.
Steve over there doing a much better job. Did you see how many kneecaps that guy busted?
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump up those numbers.
Elves start like scattering. Well, where were we? You were attacking that dude.
Fukra was in a lot of pain and is very done with this elf.
Yeah, and so Ranger attacked in response, and then we rolled initiative.
Yeah.
Fukra is about to yeet this elf into the Christmas tree. Like, that is what is going to happen. Unless someone stops him.
It's not your turn. It's middle management's turn. Middle management gets to go first.
Middle management always goes first.
That is a fact.
Right. We'll go to this elf and give him some words of inspiration, trying to convince him to help defend his home here.
So you're attacking with delegation? Got it.
Attacking with delegation. That's going on the merc.
He just hides under the tree. Like, he's all the way under there.
Oh man, middle management failing to delegate? Ooh, your performance is going to come up real bad this next quarter.
Oh no, I sense a demotion coming.
Oh no, I've been demotivated.
You gonna try anything else, or?
Can I roll for like trying to convince him, or is there?
Can I roll for delegation?
Are you like crawling under the tree? Would you please come out here and help?
I mean,
We cannot survive if we're not in this together.
Wow, that's inspiring words from middle management.
Is it Fukra's turn?
He's gonna throw an ornament at you right now, but it's not really an attack. You just
don't give me my headings.
Glass bottle comes flying out of the tree at you.
I don't know if I have time to go to any other person or if that's the end of my turn.
I will let you make. You were at the chair.
Yeah.
What's your movement score?
3.
I'll let you make. If you want to move, you can move 3 spaces.
I assume that's 3 of these hexagons.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 3. All right.
Now
Kitty Cat's turn.
Fukra's turn.
Fukra is going to yeet this elf into the tree.
I will allow you to roll might on that.
Thank you. I got a 16 total.
Then you yeet him towards the tree.
That's the technical term, by the way.
Yes.
He lands underneath, like make away.
Term yeeting all the way, you know. Sorry.
He's definitely on the ground. Are you?
My next move, if allowed, is I am going to grab whatever tree and put it down on top of him.
You're gonna make a mess.
Are you grabbing the tree? Are you just grabbing the garland? Like what kind of whatever
my claws get.
Roll. Just roll a grab. Just roll.
I got a nat 20.
You managed to actually pull the whole entire tree down.
Yes!
Unlocked. What every cat wants this Christmas.
Last Christmas, I
There
heated
is
it
now
up.
tree.
I tore down your tree. This Christmas, we're gonna go eat. Oh, that
I'm
poor tree.
assuming you managed to move yourself out from underneath of it as you're pulling.
Run away.
That is the end of your turn.
Was that the whimsy added on to the end of that? There, run away.
Run away. I feel like I'm embracing the whimsy by actually acting like a cat.
I feel
I
it's
think your
true.
whimsy has been great. Yeah, that was a very whimsical sort of noise. Actually, like as he sort of like prances away from the tree as he pulled it down. Yes.
He is moaning and groaning under the tree. Kind of his little candy cane is sticking out here. You know,
If
like
little elf doesn't like tree, little elf should move tree. Ha!
That's a good old zinger there, Fukra. Good job. Got him.
This guy is backing away. He's not. Nope, that doesn't seem very interesting.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because he's leaving my melee space?
I'm gonna say he was moving while you were pulling the tree down and moving away as you were moving towards him.
As you made your noise of whimsy, everyone backed away.
Don't skip Karina's turn.
Nope, I'm not. Go ahead, Reindeer.
I mean, there's frantic snorting because another mess just occurred right next to poor Dunder. So how many spaces can we move? Because there's going to be a reindeer that is now braying at full speed, dashing away. Away all.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer.
Dash away, Dunder. That's what's going on right now.
Generally 6. What's your movement score?
My movement's only a +1.
A +1. So, yeah, we'll go with 6, 7 if you want. If you're running, you can double that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dunder's just gonna dash away. Also, 1, 2, 3. So
just headlong.
there is frantic braying occurring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, sort of 6, I guess. 7. The reindeer frantically appears wide-eyed, looking into the other room, snorting, and one hoof is frantically tapping the ground. This is not okay. And that's Dunder's turn.
All right. Well, that guy, he's not really making an attack. He gets halfway out from under the tree. This one.
Okay, can I go roll the tree on top of his new position?
Is it your turn, Fukra?
Planning ahead.
Thinking ahead. I'm so proud of you, Fukra.
3. Well, these two anyway. They kind of start making their way over to the other group. This guy, he's gonna keep crawling away.
Bye.
Yeah. This guy has a rolling or a wrapping paper tube kind of thing, sort
I
of.
could do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you brandish it like a sword. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, no, he actually he's gonna hold it up to his face and blow in it.
Oh.
Yeah. At middle management.
Oh no.
Poor
Oh,
middle
roll
I
management.
feel involved.
Roll me a movement.
Middle management didn't want this. This isn't what middle management wanted in life. They had
Middle
dreams. They had goals.
So do I roll like a d20 to evade?
Yes, roll a d20 and then add whatever your movement is.
Well, I mean, middle management is really good at just like sidling out of the way of stuff. Like, I gotta delegate that attack to somebody else. Like, that's not okay.
That's why I set my movement to 3.
I think it was.
Delegation
I
is a
saw that.
movement strategy.
I agree. Yep.
So a Christmas ornament, glass Christmas ornament, comes flying out of the wrapping paper tube, and it shatters, but it's not even anywhere close. These two, they're just kind of. This guy's gonna squeak and run away as he comes past, but they're just making their way into the room right now. And Gecko.
Well, that's all very loud out there, but I look fabulous, and I would like to accessorize. So I'm gonna come over here, see what's the situation. Is there something that resembles like a scepter that I could wield in my fancy tail?
Yeah. There are actually 3 wands in there. One looks a lot like an icicle. Another one is kind of red, orange, and yellow. The other one looks like a pink and purple, like little kid's fairy queen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm absolutely taking that one.
It's like
Yes.
that's all you had
That's
to say.
where it's at.
10 out of 10, best choice.
So I will be taking that, and I will go as far as my little lizard legs can carry me, which is probably only like there.
Probably.
And the tree is falling over.
Frantic snorting.
But you know what? I want to wave my wand at the tree and see what happens.
Roll me an attack.
I have a
Not
really
the tree.
bad feeling about this. I am in direct line of fire.
And the robe grants +2 to attack with magic items, yes?
Yes.
That is a total of 10.
Well, there's it's a little bit weak, sort of, but a sparkly pinkish purple ray of magiciness shoots across towards the tree, just in the general direction. And since this dude is on the ground trying to crawl out, I mean, he can't get away. Roll me damage with a d6.
5.
And he is unconscious. He is out of the picture.
This is my color.
This guy's like... Casey.
think his mic is failing.
He jumped out and then back.
Oh, yeah, I can see him lighting up, but I'm hearing nothing.
Okay.
See him trying.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Now we
Yeah.
can.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, all of a sudden I couldn't hear anyone, and it was like, oh no, I need to, like, refresh this.
That used to happen to me all the time. Well, the gecko just picked up a fancy little wand thing
Okay.
and ran
And
out
how
the door.
how does movement work?
What's your movement stat?
3.
+3. You can move like 8 squares.
You are fast for tiny person.
Yeah. Tiny
Get my
round
little
person.
legs squirry.
He just
Okay.
rolled.
And you said that dash action is still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rangers film more slow! And I dash out. Is it possible to see the candy cane faintly?
The what? The candy cane?
Yeah. The one laying down on the ground, yeah.
Please tell me you're gonna try to eat it, because that's gonna be amazing.
If he eats it, does he turn into one of them?
Sure.
I'm gonna dash over here. Yeah.
It's the best.
And that's all the further movement you've got, right?
Yep.
So no.
Bonus action, I'm still sucking on my candy canes that I took from the tree earlier.
Okay. Clarissa. Unless you have something else, Casey.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so you said what, 6 for movement?
What's your movement score?
0.
Yeah, it'd be 6. If you want to dash, you can move twice, but then you can only do one other thing.
There's also a convenient reindeer if you decide that you would like a ride.
You can hold your other thing until later if you want to jump on the reindeer and, try to get the reindeer to take you somewhere and then make an attack after someone else's turn. You can do that.
Grandma gets to run other people over with a reindeer.
Yes!
I like that plan.
Yes. Perfect.
Reindeer is here.
Why does it sound familiar?
It's definitely a B-rated horror movie. Grandma runs everyone else over with a reindeer.
Sounds so familiar.
It's kind of niche. It's like a Christmas horror movie, Like it's
Oh
a
my
little...
god, it is a real film.
No, I'm totally kidding. I would watch it.
You had me very interested.
Right? I would watch that movie. Grandma's back, and she's pissed.
No treats for the kids today. But some people
Okay.
they're just...
So, yes, I will go for a reindeer ride. Sounds
Very sturdy reindeer. Looks slightly upset, but if you came over, it'd be like, yeah, I got you.
Riss, do you have like a cane or something?
I do. Oh, you mean like just
Does Grandma have a cane?
I mean,
Just in general.
No, she does not.
I was hoping for reindeer jousting, but that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna hold on to anything else until later on?
Yes.
Okay. Roberto. I mean middle management. Sorry.
Number 37.
Time to find some people to delegate work to. Alright, so movement speed is 3, which means I have 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'll move here and try to convince this other elf to participate in the fight.
If it doesn't work once, try it again 12 times. That's very middle management.
What kind of convincing statement are you trying to give?
Can I roll to convince? Do I need to describe the?
Yeah, I would like to hear what kind of, but yeah, we'll have.
I put my hand on the shoulders of this elf and say, "Apart we are weak, but together we are strong. We must unite to overcome this evil."
Oh, wow, that's so inspiring, middle management. You're going to take this from our pay, aren't you?
I think I deserve a bonus.
So you're going to get less money, so I get more. I see you, middle management. I see you.
You want to roll that for me? Give me a mentality.
D20 plus uno. Least charismatic middle management.
I mean, that's not...
Again, fitting.
Yeah, that works. That checks out. That checks out, though.
I don't know if I have any other actions here.
You rolled the 8?
Mm-hmm. I rolled the 7, added a 1.
He doesn't seem very convinced.
Yeah, neither am I, but I'll try.
You know, it would help if you didn't start out the statement with convincing statement. We will be united together.
Do you guys not speak like that to your?
I mean, technically, I guess if they're still speaking in the resident Elvish, he wouldn't be saying anything to them anyway.
Guys, at my old job, I did have a meeting one time where the boss came in and said, "This meeting is being held to inspire you guys," and then started the meeting.
My old boss did that one time too. Those exact words. We really want to inspire the team today, so we're having this meeting. Universal groan.
First of all, no.
Second of all, I could have gotten so much work done if you had left me alone.
This could have been an email.
Yep.
Where's the nearest TV so I can play a sports quote or something?
Right. Where's my pointer? Where's my pointer?
He is holding a stack of presents if you want to try throwing them at someone or something, or just
or
if you want
yeeting, as has been colloquially defined. You could yeet a present at someone.
I think finding other people at this point would be more effective than yeeting objects.
That's good call, middle management. That was a good call. I'm sorry, I overstepped my bounds. I feel like you're definitely always right.
Do you want to hold any actions for later on, or
am I able to move again? Or
yeah.
Okay, I'll move to the reindeer.
What's your movement?
3.
I'm not gonna lie. Dunder's first thought was to actually run over there and just start opening up all of the cages.
Might not be a terrible thought. So,
words.
I hope you have a reindeer token ready.
And then, unfortunately, Fukra made a mess, and so every other thought was like, yeah.
You're welcome.
I jimmy this thing, attempting to open it. If I can do that this turn. If not, I'll hold that for.
Where'd you start from? You were pretty much right next to this guy originally, right?
It's like right here, I think.
I'm gonna say 2, 3, 4, no.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But if you're working on it, I'll probably let you roll with advantage next time.
Sounds good. Put in some overtime and get that
done. You're not getting paid for overtime.
Kitty
You're
cat.
salaried. You don't get paid for overtime.
Hey, the law says I cannot be expected to work overtime just because I'm salaried.
Oh man.
Just don't tell my underlings that.
Good game. Good game, guys. It's a good game.
So, Fukra is consciously aware of the basic concept behind bowling.
I like what you're saying here.
Middle management is like, I'm picking up on a good energy.
Go with the feeling.
If I was gonna tuck and roll right about there, how would I need to roll that?
You're tucking yourself and rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
The basic concept of bowling.
Except you are the ball. Got it.
He was a yeeter, now he's the yeety and the yeeter.
Right, he is now yeeting himself.
I have rolled a dice. I don't know what to add to it.
Movement?
Yeah.
So I got a total of 11.
Well, let me see what they rolled. Okay, well, you got that one, and you got that one.
Hooray!
Shruker yells something akin to strike.
Right in the middle.
They are prone.
Yes.
Goal accomplished.
Do I do any damage?
Yes. Roll a d4.
D4 coming up. I got a 1.
That's
Not what
more
you
damage.
expect for bowling.
What's your might?
A +3.
Okay. I'll give you 3 points of damage on that. 3.
Since, it was you that was thrown.
Yeah, exactly. Just because.
All right.
There, both on the ground.
Excellent. Fukra is pleased.
Anything else?
I mean, if I could, I would stomp them.
You can stand up and attack one.
I choose you.
You, who still has his hat on.
Roll with advantage.
So I rolled 2 3s. So with advantage, that is 6.
Hasn't quite gotten the curb stomp part of the curb.
What was that?
Oh no!
He rolled a 2. And since you're making a standing attack, go ahead and roll a d6 for damage.
Do I add my might to it?
Fabulous.
Sure.
8 damage.
He's not looking so great.
I thought Fukra didn't have curb part of that curb stomp down, but the dude was like, no, here, bro.
At that point, this gnome comes over and starts chewing on the other one.
Inspired.
And this one is gonna come over and start chewing on this guy's leg.
But they're all fairies? So are they cannibal? Is that what? I'm so confused.
These are southern elves. It's a different breed.
Slightly taken aback by the sudden feasting that is occurring. I guess it's Christmas. Yeah, I don't know.
And distressed reindeer, it is your turn.
Distressed reindeer is distressed. All right, Grandma, where do you want to go?
I'm saying we go towards this area because I see objects to throw.
Oh no, you're gonna make a mess. Okay.
Stressed reindeer is stressed. Reindeer is going to go that direction. Reindeer is just gonna charge essentially straight across and into this dude. So what would you like me to roll for charge attack? I
I mean,
guess.
if you're running at him, go ahead and add your movement bonus,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Okay. That is 17 is what I rolled.
And yeah, you got him pretty good. So
Nice.
I'm sorry.
roll me a d6 and go ahead and add your might, whatever that might be. Unless you don't add it.
It's on +1, so that's a 6 total.
Okay. There we go.
So Grandma and Dunder are over here now.
Are you picking anything up off the shelves, Riss?
Oh, I'm allowed to do that now?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna, one of these, well, there's like a vase thing there, right?
Yeah.
Vases are usually heavy. Let's yeet that.
It's the official colloquial term.
And who are we yeeting it at?
Well, we're gonna go with the close guy because this is Grandma we're talking about, you know.
Or are you just like slamming it down on top of his head?
I mean, I'll slam it on his head.
Oh, there's distressed whinnying occurring underneath you. There's a wicker or two that's happening. Nope.
Roll me an attack.
Okay. 17? Wait, is it? Yes.
That'll hit. So
Okay.
rolls d6.
5.
Okay. He's not looking too hot either. He's kind of dazed and spinning around in circles. Might be able to see the stars above his head.
Dunder is definitely like rears up on back legs, very distressed in this moment.
This guy is going to try to kick this gnome away.
Oh, rude.
And I know.
Southern gnomes have, you'd think that they would have more of a sense of hospitality, but no.
He definitely manages to kick him off. This guy's gonna try to stand up. Oh wow, he actually stood up.
You sound so surprised.
He rolled a d20 or a nat 20, so he is standing up. And I think he's going to go ahead and try to punch the cat in the face.
Is very tall face. Good luck.
That was the guy I curb stomped for 8 damage.
I know.
Punk.
I know. That's why I was very surprised he stood up, but you know.
He took it personally.
I took that personally.
Middle management's like, ooh, I need to hire that guy.
That was what
Taking notes.
Did you roll to avoid
What am I
being
rolling?
a 20 plus whatever movement?
So that's a total of 5.
Well, he manages to hit.
Rude.
Somehow. I know. You take three damage to your nose.
Ow!
And this guy, he's gonna try to stand up, even though he's got something. Nope, he doesn't stand up. He's too distracted by something chewing on his hat.
Nice.
There is a ruckus, a clatter.
Oh, did it arise from the roof?
From the yeah.
Excellent.
Sure did.
But the reindeer are over there. I don't understand.
Don't understand.
And a very tall something comes storming out from the chimney, dressed like Santa, but he is kind of gray-ish, like the reindeer described, and not necessarily how.
Is this holding an AK-47?
Middle management would like to point out that weapons are not allowed for employees.
I feel very intimidated.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a permit for that? Because I'm going to need you to fill out in triplicate before you can actually be authorized to get a license.
I'm gonna file a non-compliant report.
All right. And he is none too happy with you people destroying his not so merry plans.
I mean, okay, but like, the reindeer is sorry that there's such a mess.
For a leader to this group.
Yeah, right. Have you seen us?
The leader is obviously middle management, man.
That's very true.
That's the only choice.
Frantically fighting with the gate over there. These guys over here are all just yeah, they know who this guy is, and they're just waiting for some direction for now. So Gecko.
So firstly, I would like to inspect this man. Is this, in fact, actually Santa, or is this some kind of evil Santa doppelganger?
Are you vibe checking Santa?
I am vibe checking everyone at all times. You know this, Dallas.
Yes.
Hey,
Tribe check away, please.
She plays the druid in real life, okay?
Listen, it's literally my job. Oh, that's good. So that's a 5.
You're not quite sure. Doesn't
Okay. With that in mind, I'm gonna wave my wand at him, hit him with some Christmas cheer.
Hey, that sounds like a plan.
Okay.
That is a 19.
Oh, nice. Roll me a d6.
What happens when you hit Santa with Christmas cheer?
I mean,
It's a 5
real
again.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Maybe his eyes will start twinkling and his dimples will look more merry. His cheeks are not like roses and his nose is not cherry.
You got anything else you want to do? Try to hide, or
I am gonna try to hide. In Santa's hat.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this idea. This is the best idea.
Roll me with movement.
It's an 8.
Well, you make it like to his collar, but he kind of jumped, so he might know you're there.
Okay, I will stay very quiet.
I won't say anything about
Wearing a golden velvet robe and holding a pink sparkly wand, but no one can see me.
You're covering your own eyes.
I'm invisible.
And that's all from me.
Okay, Gummy, invisible Gummy.
All right. Well, Invisible Gummy just saw the person who knocked all the food away from someone at the beginning of the game for him get hit. So he is going to run and grab the big cane, and he's going to run over to this guy, and he's going to pull the small candy cane from his mouth and shank him. Because
Holy crap!
After you suck those things a while, they get sharp.
I want you to roll an attack with advantage.
Santa Claus 5, the prison riots.
You're not Santa. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't think that'll probably do it. Because...
So it...
Huh?
Or you've got a 4 and a 4. What's your which is higher, mentality or movement?
Movement.
I'll let you add whichever one you want.
Okay, that would be 7.
Okay. Well, you tied, so you stab him. Roll a d4.
That would be 1.
Okay. He is suddenly holding his leg and not quite sure how this strange person thing just showed up right next to him. That's still sort of it's there. Maybe he might be seeing things.
He can probably definitely see it. Me for a brief moment, because I am definitely taking a lick of the big cane to make sure that it tastes like peppermint.
It doesn't really. It probably tastes more like licorice.
Ah. I mean, food is food, but
Black
you know.
licorice. Super disappointing.
Are you gonna do anything else, or you're just gonna sit there and try to eat the candy cane?
Well, unless I can try to get him again.
Sure. No advantage this time.
Yeah.
And it'll be with men.
That is a nat 20.
Can you explain how you knock this guy out?
Alright. So, like, the first time, the candy cane just kind of, like, slides across his calf. And the second time, while he's looking over at the mouth licking it, I just take my other hand and stab his other calf. Like, straight up. I want this guy on his knees before the cat.
Santa said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Santa
So he's
said knock
definitely
you out.
on his knees and then on his face. Grandma.
Running people over with your reindeer.
Do you want to hold your turn until Karina's, or?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how long she's gonna tolerate my chaos.
You did make a pretty serious mess. There's anxious prancing out trying not to step on the vase pieces. So messy over here now.
So
You get the feeling that reindeer is definitely not going to be staying here, but whether you're on reindeer's back when reindeer leaves, that's another thing.
I mean, I'm gonna throw something else because it's just fun.
You have been introduced to the ways of the yeet. Those who have been exposed do not return.
So I'm gonna pick up one of these little houses back here. And this guy that we've already been picking on, I'm gonna still keep wailing on him.
Okay. Roll me some of that with your mentality this time.
So that would be a total of 15.
Yeah, you got him. You got him good. Roll me a d6. Do you have a positive might score, or is it negative?
It is positive.
Okay, go ahead and add that to whatever you roll.
Put a 3 in her might.
So that would be a 4.
More anxious whickering as the house shatters around this poor soul.
He is unconscious as well. So this guy's down. You gonna do anything else? Move anywhere?
Let's. Grandma does not know what to do.
If Grandma stays on reindeer, reindeer will move. So, like, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll stay and be done.
Okay. Middle management. How's that lot coming on?
Do I need to roll anything to unlock this?
Sure. Roll mentality. It takes a little bit of wit to figure out a latch, but not very much.
Don't forget you get advantage because
Yes, because
you were done last time.
Does that mean roll twice?
Roll it twice and take the highest.
Oh my god.
What is up with these low rolls?
This is the third 8 I've rolled.
Well, it takes some work, but you do manage to get one open.
I try to use some words of motivation on this reindeer.
Doesn't even care what name is on the plaque, just trying to motivate them. See how it is.
Milk management is actually a druid, can convince any animal but no people.
But roll me some of that. And don't roll another 8.
Well, he did roll an 8. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When will I learn to keep my mouth closed?
Your middle management, you never learn to keep your mouth closed.
Well, this is Donner, right? Donner just kind of tosses her head. Just let us make up our own minds, okay? Seriously. And just kind of trots off.
Can't even convince a deer.
Middle management is about to have an existential crisis.
I wanted to go to art, but my parents insisted.
I don't even have a degree in business. I don't know how I ended up here.
Dude, you got anything else up your sleeve?
I think I'm good for this ride. Unless I have time to help more.
Just a resignation letter.
All right. Dallas?
Yes.
Got anything going on?
Unless there has been overwhelmingly compelling reason to do anything else, Fukra's gonna curb stomp the one that's still alive at his feet.
Okay. You got advantage on him.
So that's a 19.
Okay. He rolled a 2. So give me a 6 plus whatever your might is.
5 total.
Okay. He's definitely grown in there.
I look
Might even
smug.
puke. Gonna do anything else? Stomp with the other foot.
Do I notice Santa?
That's up to you. I don't know what's your concentration on this guy in front of you.
I don't know.
There
I'm
was
probably
a
gonna stomp him with
ladder.
the other foot. That seems to be the thing. I got a 13.
Fukra knows 2 moves.
Yeet, curb stomp.
And stop.
Curb stomp and yeet.
Roll me a D4 that time. He got a pretty high roll.
I got a
Comparatively
3 on the die. Do I add my might?
Not this time.
Okay.
You guys tied. The elves start coming in and they're getting excited. This one. Since this guy's holding on to his buddy, he's gonna just start crawling all over him, climbing on him, and just having fun. This guy comes running up from behind and tries to take this one's cane. He does not succeed.
Those southern elves are tricksy.
Trixie southern elves.
Karina.
There is such anxious reindeer noises occurring right now. So we're to turn around because that is a mess that we are leaving because we can't do anything about that mess right now. And so we see Santa and we turn around and we start running around Santa. Which I think is about 1.5 times or something. And says,
Santa, there's a mess in the train room. A mess, I tell you.
and that is poor Dunder's turn.
Santa is very confused. Or not Santa. He's very
well, I mean, yes, the not Santa. But Dunder would have said Santa, so.
And he's reaching around at the back of his neck trying to find whatever spider thing is crawling up his back.
A mess! A mess!
Amy, can you roll me movement?
I sure can. Natural 20.
Nice.
You cannot catch the lizard. The lizard is too sly.
If you want to be in Santa's hat, you are in Santa's hat.
I am in Santa's hat, and I want to ratatouille him.
I'm gonna need you to roll for ratatouille.
No, that is not a cooking check.
He's also just kind of spinning around in circles with this reindeer, just very confused, and then stopping and looking like, why is Grant on the reindeer?
I thought I ran over you, Lester. Oh man!
I'm imagining Grandma is never in his face or something. I don't know.
It's the best.
This guy can still make an attack. Maybe.
He can make it. Whether he succeeds is a die question.
He's coming over here and smacking this elf with a wrapping paper tube that's actually sturdier than it looks. Well, he's whiffing at the elf, I'm sure. Can you roll me a movement, Casey?
That would be 16 plus 3 plus 2. That's 21.
Yep, nice.
No aim whatsoever.
Zoomy elf.
Freaking Neo over here.
He's no. Does not work. This guy's gonna try to attack the elf. And okay, he succeeds. Santa is gonna pull out his ice machine gun there.
Boy.
Yes. And take a shot at Grandma, since she seems to be running this show.
I mean, there is a long-standing rivalry between Santa and Grandma, okay?
They have a history.
But I mean, can I just say, ooh, that's cold, Santa? Like,
I don't.
I was hoping Arnold would start making some Mr. Freeze jokes over there, but like, you know.
Just roll me a d20 and add your movement to it, I guess. Or add Karina's
that is-
movement to it. I don't know.
I have 0 movement.
Hey,
so I
mine's
have a
+1.
total of 7. I have a 7.
You cut out.
Yeah, is it a 7 or a 17?
Yeah. Bisky?
No audio.
No.
Yes.
Hello?
She died.
Grandma died.
Grandma got iced.
Grandma got a heart attack and fell over. You're gonna make the reindeer very angry if Grandma dies.
Okay, sorry, I'm back now. My sound just died. So the last thing I have a 17.
Okay, well, he cannot hit you for the life of him. He doesn't know how to run a machine gun, and it just goes flying up in the air, and he just,
I'm trying.
Amy. Gecko.
So Santa just tried to shoot an old woman, so if this is Santa, this is not a Santa I believe in. So I am gonna try and ratatouille him. I would like to grab him by the hair and steer him. Well, he just came down the chimney, so I don't think I can burn him with fire.
Never hurts to try.
But I'm gonna try it anyway.
I was gonna say your other option is to bring him to Fukra.
Yeah, but that's a long walk.
That's true.
At least get him halfway there.
So yeah, I don't know what I rolled to steer Santa.
Dexterity is that?
Yeah, let's go with dexterity.
Sure, you know.
I need to. Are you proficient in Santa hair? Is he a land vehicle or?
That's a 13.
He rolled a nat 20.
Boo on Santa.
The hair is fake. It's all a lie. He's actually bald.
It's a toupee.
There actually isn't any hair underneath his cap. He's just bald.
It is a wig. It doesn't really. There's no resistance when you pull on it.
Okay. In that case, if I have, do I get another action? What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna point my wand straight down at the center of his head and pew pew.
You will be cherry, dang it.
I want to see some jolliness up in here.
Execute Santa.
Plan.
Honestly, is that the worst thing I've done to Santa this week, Dallas?
What?
That's a 16.
Hold up.
Roll me.
What is the worst thing you've done to Santa this week?
I did seduce Santa
I was
on
gonna
one
say
day.
she did.
Yeah,
flirt
that's
Santa.
That is true. I recall that.
Oh.
Carry on.
Yeah, that did happen.
But yes, that was a 16 to hit.
Yes. Roll me a d6. And go ahead and add 2 to that.
That's a 4 total.
Okay.
Not very cheery up in here.
He's not quite sure why his head suddenly feels like it's on fire or something is going
Extra
on.
sparkly up there now.
The hat's just a little too tight.
Casey.
Running up to Santa. Because I was going to vibe check him, but nothing that he's doing right now seems very Santa-y.
Trying to kill an old woman.
He is not chubby or plump or a right jolly old elf. I cannot laugh when I see him in spite of myself.
I don't think he can be tempted with milk and cookies.
Ooh.
Maybe Gummy is Santa all along and we never knew it.
I don't know. This guy's got resting Grinch face.
I'm going to yell at him. You must be the reason why we don't have marshmallows. All we have is licorice. And so I try to shove the licorice up his mouth.
Wow. That's a low blow. I mean, I guess it's technically a really high blow for you, but like.
Roll me an attack.
That's a 16, probably -1 for might.
You still got him. So roll a d6 for me.
That's 4. 4 choking damage on a licorice cane.
Roll for damage with licorice cane. Oh man.
All right. Clarissa?
Well, Grandma suddenly realizes this is no Santa she's ever seen before. So...
Sorry, the rivalry is deep. I know my Santa anywhere.
Hashtag not my Santa.
So I'm actually going to step to the edge of this rug and attempt to give it a good pull.
Oh dear. And I mean that literally because there is a deer on top of it.
I know.
Roll me might.
Okay. That would be a total of 14.
Well,
she is a lot younger and stronger.
That robe's doing some amazing stuff.
Never gonna give that back.
Plus, raspberry hot chocolate. Yeah, so you give the rug a tug, and it definitely moves. Santa, he lands on his bottom. He's not quite like fully laying flat on the ground, but he is on the ground.
Finally, no more eating, but now some yoinking.
The yoink.
Take a lesson from Grandma. If you cannot eat, instead, yoink.
Okay, what am I allowed to do anything more this move?
Yeah.
I'm not even in a square. What's that?
Yeah. Can Grandma throw a chair?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. That seems unlikely. But she did just pull a rug out from under Santa, so I mean...
You might as well
going
try
all
the next
WWE up in here.
Oh, you gotta take lessons from Grandma. First you yoink, then you yeet. Got it. All right.
Fukra furiously taking notes.
Yes, suplexing Santa.
Yep.
If you're,
Okay.
if you're trying to toss an armchair, you're gonna have to do that with disadvantage.
Despite the fact that you are super grandma right now.
Do it for the vine.
I don't get it, Krispy Kreme.
Sure.
I don't know why foliage has anything to do with what we're doing right now.
Okay. We're gonna try to hurl this chair.
Yes. Go, grandma! Go, grandma! Go!
Hello?
Did I fall? Okay.
No, I'm back. Now.
Grandma, you're worrying us.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do the chair. What are we doing?
You're gonna have to roll a might check with that with disadvantage.
What does with disadvantage mean?
So roll it
You must
twice
interpret.
and take roll a d20 twice and then take the lower score.
Okay.
Lower.
Do I? And I still add my might to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a 9, and I have so my 9 is my low one. 20.
So 9 is your total?
Total, yes.
You managed to move the chair to but it doesn't really.
Grandma was over ambitious and pulled a muscle in her back.
Grandma needs to sit down. You kids are having fun. I'm just gonna
Win this
chair.
Okay. Roberto.
Let's go. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try to open the next one.
Okay.
Release the deer.
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, and Vixen.
Oh, come on.
Roll it again. Roll with advantage. You already opened one.
Yeesh.
But wait,
There you
There
go.
Oh, there we go.
Huh, I proficiently opened this one.
You actually managed to open two. So
I opened this one so well, the other one opened.
yeah.
Now the reindeer saw how terribly you tried to open the other one just now and opened its own.
Reindeer's like, excuse me, I've got that.
You slay me.
Anything else?
And
You gonna try to inspire?
Come on, middle management. 0 for 3. Let's go. Let's go.
There's 3 of us and one of
Use
them.
the same exact phrasing.
Convincing statement. We will do well.
Got anything else?
Nah, I think that's it. That's
Okay.
it for my turn.
Catman.
Catmandu.
I'm done trying to stomp this guy. That's not happening. So I'm going to grab him by his dress shirt and yeet him into this sketchy looking fella here.
Man, those southern elves just can't catch a break.
When in doubt, eat.
Roll me a might.
Fukra's mantra.
16.
you got him picked up. You toss him. Roll me an attack, or roll me a d6.
Do I add anything to it?
Sure, add your might.
5 total.
Okay, this dude's unconscious.
About
Yeeting
time.
around the Christmas tree, gonna throw the bad guys there.
This guy's on the floor. Okay. Anything else?
Sufficiently satisfied in their yeetage, I move towards Santa.
Okay. Panicky reindeer.
You're not Santa. Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn on the voice. It'll be even funnier. You're not Santa. And Reindeer's gonna attempt to hoof kick the machine gun out of Santa's hands.
Okay.
Haven't you know how deer do that thing where they like box you? It's terrifying. Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna roll for that. Well, it's a 10.
He rolled a 2, so he's
Okay, all right, fair.
do it. It is gone. On the floor.
Clitter clatter, there arose such a patter. I don't know. Can reindeer lower head and attempt to push Santa back in this direction as part of like a movement thing?
Hold on, sorry. Which direction?
Back towards the fireplace, backwards.
Sure.
Since Santa was already on Santa's butt.
Sure.
Lowers antlers and is gonna start pushing Santa. Go back to where you came from. Yeah, well, that's a 7. You know,
Yeah.
got the antlers in the right place, but
didn't move them.
Very threatening. Antlers are so threatening. All right, here you go. Did a thing.
Okay. These elves are they're getting into the chaos, and whoops, I'm on the wrong layer again. Oh. And just attacking these guys. They're tackling them to the ground.
The elves have unionized.
Getting involved. These guys are coming over and actually attacking Santa. Just like a dog pile going on here. Amy.
Okay. Well, first things first, I'm going to run down out of the hat and I'm going to flick my lizard tongue into Santa's ear and I'm going to give him a wet willy.
Yes.
I mean, that's demoralizing if anything is.
Yeah. But then I would like to run up the reindeer's antlers and get a perch atop the reindeer's head. Because I feel like Santa's about to cause me some problems if I stay there too much longer.
You have made a mess. You're okay.
It would be really hard for me to make a mess. I'm just saying I'm not very big. And then I'm gonna, fire some magic at him, as one does.
Okay. Roll that for me with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that was with advantage, because that first roll was bad, but the second one is a 24.
Nice. Roll
No,
me
22. Apologies.
Roll me a d6 and go ahead and add a 2 to it. He got a real low roll.
That was a 5 total.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's that for me.
Okay. He's not looking so hot at all. Real bad. Casey?
Alright, so he's got other people dogpiling him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in on that and seeing the welly thing, thinking that it's a great idea, I'm going to pull out one of the candy canes from my back pocket, suck on it real quick, and jam it in his other ear.
Roll.
What am I rolling you?
Roll with advantage. Movement.
That is a 21.
Yeah, give me a d6 and add. Is your might at a negative?
Yes.
It's at a +2.
That would be 3.
Okay. Risk, you got anything else?
Yeah. Well, I can't throw chairs apparently. So, we're just gonna go grandma style here, and we're just gonna start beating on him with our fists.
Okay.
Because what else is better to do?
I don't know. Roll it.
Roll what?
Roll an attack. Movement. Yeah. Go ahead and add move.
Movement?
Yeah.
Is a 13.
Okay. Well, you got him. Roll me a d6.
1. Grandma's fists aren't doing much tonight.
Goodness. Okay. Middle management, you wanna make any more ruckus over there?
I feel like I've freed is that all of the reindeers? Or do we still have one over?
There's a whole bunch. There's 8 reindeer in total.
We could always use more people on the job.
I don't know. I don't know if we have enough open shifts for that.
They're seasonal hires. It's fine.
I mean, their salary's not coming out of my pocket.
Fair enough.
That's another department.
Santa's footing the bill for this excursion. I rolled a 16, by the way.
You successfully opened the rest of the reindeer gates.
Attack my minions.
In middle management, this is what we refer to as a hostile takeover.
All of the reindeer have Batman voices.
This is going to be a real mess to clean up later on.
Oh man.
I know. There's a certain reindeer that's not looking that direction. Too focused on how this is not Santa.
Your elf friend from earlier showed up again. Dallas, you want to get in on the action?
I was gonna say, what would it take for me to pounce onto Santa, grab his shoulders, and yeet him into the fire?
But we're all on top of
Yeah,
you.
like there's 4 gnomes or 2 gnomes,
Give him a
2
good shake first, okay?
Okay, fine. What if I just come in front of Santa and actually literally punch him in the face?
Okay.
I mean,
sure.
that seems fair.
19 on the die. What am I adding?
Oh my word!
Just
double your damage roll. It's a 6.
punching Santa by an open fire.
What is my damage roll?
A d6.
And then double
And
it.
Yeah, and double it. He rolled a nat 1.
Add my might and double it.
Mm-hmm.
8 total.
He didn't even need to. He's not only unconscious, he is dead.
Punched Santa to death.
Big Santa he's out. He's gone. No,
I take his hat and I put it on my head.
I resume my rightful position under that hat.
there are some muffled noises coming from the fireplace if anyone wants to check that out.
Reindeer will, with concern, be
Much concerned, reindeer.
snuffling at the fireplace.
So they're coming from like up the chimney.
I mean, reindeer will stick entire head into the fireplace.
You happen to see 2 feet up there.
The reindeer grabs scuff of the pants and pulls.
And you happen to pull down real Santa Claus.
Santa!
Who has been held captive in the chimney because people are cruel. For several years by these
Rebels without a claws.
Is that what we're calling them? Ne'er-do-wells?
Ne'er-do-wells, always ne'er-do-wells.
You know.
Ne'er-do-wells. And cheers. Woohoo, we still, you guys have some presents to fix, but we're not going to take care of that right now. Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of going on here.
They're so busy.
Hey,
So-
we only ran 1 hour over. I think we're doing fine.
Shake all your hands.
Hey, yeah, actually, for a one-shot, this is, coming out to be an actual one-shot, so, that's good.
Yeah. That's never happened with my one-shot.
Lydia, is that the end?
Yes.
Thank you. This was amazing.
We saved Christmas! Yay!
Did we save the marshmallows?
We saved Santa!
And we did it under budget.
Oh, middle management man is my favorite.
Middle management VIP.
Middle management man is
Christmas bonuses for everybody.
Okay, let's not get
That might not be in the budget.
That's what happens when you go under budget, right? That's how that works. Come on,
The
middle
Christmas
management
bonus
guy.
is a Dunkin' Donuts gift card for $5.
All right, I'm gonna read us out, gang, because we are an hour over and we need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Well, that is all for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you back next week, same time. I, as Dallas MacArthur, am actually going to be starting a Star Wars multi-shot. So stay tuned for that. We will be back despite it being the day after Christmas. If you like what we're doing and you want to actually, support us somehow, definitely reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is MacArthur Adventures, or simply via Twitch. And yeah, we can hook you up with our Patreon. Other than that, just come back. Support the channel by watching. We'd love to have you. Have a good night, everyone. Wash your hands and stay safe out there.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Ho ho.
Bye.
Bye. Nonsense.